Stop bouncing me. Yay!
Hit the ball. Yeah, drop the bat, run. Drop the bat. Drop the bat. Yeah. Bat flipped on a single. Good job, buddy. Way to go.
I'm in Miami right now. I'm in Miami right now. I'm in after your file. I'm on Ocean Drive. I'm in Miami. In Miami right now. I'm in after your file right now. On Ocean Drive right now. That's on my mama. I'm in Miami. I go to the window, so I'm going to Cali. I swear I'm too official. I'm out with them niggas. I'm some other rapper on the city. That nigga, he rigging. We pull out with them guns. You know me in the real. Well, mama pays, I ain't having ever since that I was real. Yeah, I came up like an 8-pack and I will never squill. Whenever ever on my mouth, cause I swear I'm too real. Yeah, I'm in the East Coast. I'm living life for real. Why the fuck you can hate it? I ride you to chill. You gon' really piss me off, and I'ma pull up with the steel. I'ma pull up with the Draco and get your ass killed. Man, stop coming, cause I'm fucking wicked. I pull up to your city, tell me your location, bitches. You know we fuck that shit. My youngest know you killin'. I wanna grind, got money on my mind, no money on my wrist, so I can tell the time. You know I'm rapping and jobbing, I'm trying to eat. All around the world, I'm doing shows, I really come to eat. They trying to play on me, I swear I'm doing shit. One more time, I was post and I ain't have shit. Every day I'm just riding by the same outfit. I done came up, I'm switching cars, now I'm switching shit. These niggas mad at me, ain't wanna call me. I'm in Miami right now, I'm off of South Beach. I'm living large, I'm living life. They know me, wanna take my life. Yeah, it's on my mama. I'm in Miami. I'm out there doing this video shooting, going to Cali. I'm on my mama, I'm on my mama, and I'm in Miami right now. I'm in the 305, yeah, I'm on Ocean Drive. Pull up with a red car, my life is on now. They wanna play with me, they wanna clone me. I'm bad bitch, Latino, she wanna sleep with me. I'm in the 305 right now. I'm in Miami right now. On Ocean Drive right now. I'm in Miami right now. I'm in Miami. I'm in the 305. 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 I'm in Miami right now. Yeah, I'm on Ocean Drive. I'm in Miami right now. Yeah, I'm on Ocean Drive. Yeah, and the front car. That's all look at me. I'm the youngest in the game. You can't beat me. Cause I'm that nigga from the bottom. No, I will never change. Diamonds on my hoodie. I got diamonds on my chain. I'm in this song. No, that's right. Ain't no game. Yeah. In Miami right now. And the 305. Yeah.
Bro, this ain't it, dog.
What? That was pain I was spitting. The depressed music is in.
Listen, you really want to pop? Diss somebody.
Oh, yeah. People love beef. But who could I beef with? Yeah, I got somebody in mind. DJ Pooh, start that beat up, homie. Bitch, what you thought I forgot? I'm grown now. You think just because I came out your womb, your slew-footed ass can tell me what to do? Hell no, you got something else coming. In 03, you embarrassed me when you caught me and my friend smoking. Your big ass walked up, built like a fridge with the doors open. When I was a kid, she made me wear a helmet when I rode my bike. Woman had me in that ghetto school when she know my ass couldn't fight. You keep cutting the beat off, man. What's up?
Bro, you making a diss track about your moms?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
The woman that raised you?
Hold on now, she wasn't always there. She used to work 2 jobs and come home late and cook dinner for me. Talking about I gotta clean the kitchen. Talking about she too tired to clean the kitchen because she been working all day trying to support this family. Ain't nobody told your goofy ass to get 2 jobs, mama? What? Hey, I'm not a street nigga.
I'm from the streets, bitch.
Late night crew. What going on, man? It's early Taco Tuesday. Hey man, say what's up to your boy. God is great. God is great. Apple, Janice, shout out to Bob. Good night, Bob. Wait, Boss, Scott Johnson. I don't like that shit. Something about that shit I don't like, Shay. Let it slide though. For now. Kathy, what up? Gotta fuel up for this stream. Man, I'd have been on earlier. Man, everything was going wrong. It was one of them, it was a total Murphy's Law getting ready. Today must be getting ready to be a good day. I got a feeling the 21st is gonna be pretty epic for your boy. Well, wait, I had to run from outside. When that nigga was rapping in the intro, I was beating the cats outside. I was like, I think I got no time. So I was running to the studio. So trust, I understand. I was getting me a snack before work. I was like, I ain't ate. But I was like, I don't feel like cooking right now. I was gonna make some grits, but then I said, I might make me some grits and chicken wings when I get off. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Air fried. You can't really fry anything in grease right now. It's not what's best. Janice, I have no idea what you mean. All in the day's work, huh? All in the day's work. Man, I was getting ready to look up something and forgot that quick. All right, I remember now. I gotta play 2 songs. I just gotta play 2 songs. I gotta get myself all the way together. Cause I do got a new joint that I got in my rotation that I actually be fucking with this. I got it. I got it. Shout out to Weezy. I was one of the few people on earth that was not a Weezy fan. Weezy's the best rapper of all time. I think that's what did it. I was always a Cash Money fan. I had all Lil Wayne's, I had all Lil Wayne's albums before I started DJing. Then when I don't count it when I DJ because I didn't have to purchase anything, so it doesn't hold the same weight as somebody who went and bought all the CDs. But when he dropped Birdman Jr., that was before. Well, nobody was calling him the greatest rapper of all time yet. When he dropped that Birdman Jr., I said, "Wait a minute." The first Carter was officially when he graduated from Cash Money. I mean, he was still on Cash Money, but that was when it was like, this his shit now. I don't know if Wayne rap better than Juvie, bro. The disrespect to Juvenile crazy, man. Juvenile got some of the greatest storytelling ability, man, that nobody gives this nigga credit for. You know what? Don't even get me started. I know nobody cares for me. Why was I doing all the posting today? I gotta break the monotony while I'm putting all that shit together. Man, Baker Mayfield, huh? Baker Mayfield ain't never done right by me, ever. I know he done had some better games in Tampa than he's had for the most of his career, but y'all told me that nigga was the next motherfucking John Elway and shit. And then Mike Evans got hurt. I don't give a fuck, Jackie. Fuck them niggas. If that's the type of smoke y'all want. Y'all niggas is already crying about us in the we get to the World Series, I see all these videos come out. The Dodgers are ruining baseball. Man, shut y'all whole asses up, bro. Nigga, the Yankees bought all of they shit. Everything the Yankees had, they bought. Motherfucking the Dodgers win one fucking World Series, bro. Now all of a sudden we done ruined baseball, man. Fuck y'all, bro. Congratulations to the Seattle Mariners. Y'all almost, man, y'all, it don't get no closer than that. It's gonna be a long winter for y'all, but bro, use that shit to get back next year. Big congratulations to the Toronto Blue Jays. Not quite a Carter home run, but they'll take that Springer one though. The Rogers Center was rocking tonight. That was clear. Man, I've been having problems. Not like, I don't think I need to go to a doctor or no shit like that. Because it's not like real physical or anything, but like, I'm very close to burning out. Like, I feel it, but I'm trusting God. I'm following the process. I'm continuing to trust God, but this case is burning me the fuck out, man. I don't have anything else. I can't even talk to Christy. I talk to Christy so much less lately. Not because we mad at each other, nothing. Man, she tired of hearing about this shit. I ain't got nothing else to talk about. Because it consumes my whole life. So like, so if I was just normally doing work, the story changes. So I always got stuff to talk about. I always got stuff that she may be interested in looking up and stuff. I don't have shit. She'll be like, do you want to watch something? And then it puts us in this weird space because for all these years, until this jazz shit happened, for all these years, I was the one in the house where it was like, okay, if Christy say, let's watch a movie tonight, I'm gonna roll to the table with 45 options. I'm gonna come to her and be like, this is the TV show we need to watch, all this shit. And now it's just, I don't have it in me. I just, work consumes me all day long. All right, we're here to talk about. It's been a struggle. It's been a struggle because I'm at a space right now where we could kind of get back to the shits because we so close to filing. So this why, you know, like even tonight I'm trying to get to talk about like other shit. It's hard with this lawsuit, bro. I understand why lawyers charge so much now. I will say that. I get it now. See, y'all look at when a lawyer just shows up and then they only in there for like 5-10 minutes. I'm burning out. And I just can't take no breaks right now. Now, I do have a chance to where if something happens today that could possibly happen, I'm going to have to take some time off. Will that mean I'll just be totally ghost? I don't think I know how to do that at this juncture. But you can bet it'll most likely be phone streams. If what I want to happen today happens, we'll probably be on phone streams for about a week. I'm getting off the air. I'm going to finish this lawsuit and relax. I'm burning out. But before I get to the burnout, we here tonight though. Ain't got nothing to do with y'all, man. I don't want y'all, nobody take that shit personal at all. Because y'all been amazing therapy for me through this shit, but like there's so much shit that y'all have never seen from the Jed side. Because I've never showed you. So much. And that's one thing you can kind of look at today from the post. You saw a lot of stuff you've seen before, but you saw a lot of shit you ain't never seen before, and I've been had it. Lisa, what's happening? KS Dub, what's happening? J-Rock, we outside. J-Rock, you should be hearing from me soon. Boston, I don't think I said what up. Yeah. With that being said, I'm gonna listen to a song or two. And then I'm gonna get my black ass to the gig. Come on, Napa, man. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this shit, bro. I'm actually been fucking with this. Late night crew. It's Taco Tuesday, nigga. I know y'all gonna be mad if I have to take some time off, but no, it's needed. You gotta pray for me to get the news I'm trying to get today.
You know your blessing. Yeah. Wake up the pen in the morning, alarm the snooze. Yeah. On the weekend, on the Monday, coming near. negative. The problem broken on this record. Hang up off the edge, up off the phone. No time for this bullshit. Break it down upon this bigotry. Little things impatient, irritated. Don't repeat me starting arguments for no reason. And asking what is wrong. On this feeling undermining. Baby girl gonna take you out on this evening shows. The after parties getting in. Rolling nasty one and feeling good. She freaky, her bocce shit. You know you're a blessing. Yeah. Wake up the pen in the morning, alarm and sleep. Yeah. On the weekend, on the Monday, coming near. Next to you, time to wake up on this hard work. Put up on the time. Built up on my side. 3 to 65. World winds upon. Ups and down to keep me positive upon this drive. Medicine to revive partner and crime. Ride or die to shit. You know you're a blessing. You know you're a blessing. Yeah.
I buy your beach. I buy LV trainers when I'm bored. Me and my niggas on one accord. She tap my jack whenever you gone. It's safe to say that she ain't yours. This trap shit running through my veins. Know all the junkies know my name. I never go against the grain. I'm leaving the same way that I came. I might go Barbies, kick the wagon. I done fell in love with designer fashion. 25K for a brick of flock. The smell be busting out the plastic. Money ain't changed because I'm used to it. Y'all niggas just started having. Gotta be rich to fuck with me. Broke hoes be coming with too much baggage. Real as rap, these niggas ain't having more. Gotta keep that back door closed. I went yellow gold for the fucker. This winter I'm going froze. Can't fuck with Shawty if he told. Hate tattletellers with a passion. I was cut from a different cloth, nigga. We are not the same fabric.
Don't need no change for validation. I'm blicked up in any situation. Black and white coops like segregation. Bitch don't listen, I'm separating. Before I tell I lay down on the sword. Leave a bitch ass nigga in the morgue. We the ones pulling these nigga cords. We the ones buying out half the stores. Tyler, Virgil, I mix collection. Expensive for time, I'm overdressing. Trying to find buyers, I'm selling pressure. On the shroom while my thoughts collecting. Only y'all chillin', this shit ain't it. Rather hit the gym and then go get fit. Rather hit the gun store and cop a blick. Come and shoot for the kid, come and list. I ain't got time for none of these bitches. I'm too busy, counting M. Nigga be snaking, nigga be foul. So I cut off half my friends. Vision was blurred, I was a loop. Then I went to chrome hard on my lens. Started trapping, made it happen. Turned my Honda into a Benz. I don't give a fuck about none of these hoes. I'd rather go hustle and count some chose. I don't give a fuck about none of these shows. I'd rather go way up and search some bows. Bitch can't tell a nigga nothing. Better let that hoe go, niggas cuffing. Fucking up my ozone zooties puffing. You won't let that po blow, niggas bluffing. Nigga play gon' get the face reconstructed. Man, I'm getting money, so fuck seduction. Ride around with that K, that Russian. Nigga better wait on like Russian. Let's go. I'm the type to go and get. I'm the type to go and get a bag. Get the type to go and complain. I got M's to go and obtain. Burning nothing but octane. Ain't trying to come down, bitch. Going hunting and counting. I got trunks on counter. I got shippers and handlers. What kind of drink you want, baby girl? Come and get you a whole bottle. This the newest Porsche off the lot, you can get the newest make it model. I ain't tryna get here from you, baby girl, let's spin a swallow. He ain't have motion right now, his little ass gonna get swallowed. I just left from Seth Smith to hold up, it ain't even leave a dent on me. I'm the type to pull up Cybertruck with a red Gus and saw your bit, homie. I'm the type to buy a whole bag and hit the club down and blow your rent, homie. Scarred down, I been dope running. Scarred down, I been robbing niggas. This ain't home front of Iceland, nigga. Know your ass been watching nigga. Nosy ass nigga pocket watching. Trout house, we been cop watching. High hood, he on cop dodging. Burning premium, we stay fogging. New paddock, but I stay target. SDK, we don't eat Arby's. I'm the type to go and get a bag. He the type to go and complain. I got M's to go and obtain. Burning nothing but octane. I ain't trying to come Nambus. Going hunting in campus. I got trucks on counter. I got shippers and handlers. What kind of drink you want, baby girl? Come and get you a whole bottle. This the newest Porsche off the lot. You can get the newest making model. I ain't trying to get here from you, baby girl. Let's spin a swallow. He ain't have much right now. His little ass gonna get swallowed. Got gallon, we don't do party. 5 folk with these new cardi. Iron fist gotta regulate. How many pounds gotta estimate? Gotta keep a mini ARP, just in case shit escalate. Gotta keep a few LEDs, just to let the plant vegetate. Gotta keep a few AP, even though I be hella late. They gon' copy, they gon' imitate. On the drink, I'ma levitate. Sometimes I be tripping out. Feel like we in a Chevrolet. Gotta put niggas on game. Sometimes you gotta educate. I'm the type to go and get a bag. He the type to go and complain. I got M's to go and obtain. Burning nothing but octane. I ain't trying to come Nambus. Going hunting in campus. I got trucks on counter. I got shippers and handlers.
What kind of drink you want, baby girl? Get you a whole bottle. This is the newest Porsche off the lot. You can get the newest make and model. I ain't trying to get head from you, baby girl, unless you finna swallow. He ain't got motion right now, so his little ass gonna get swallowed. Late night crew. Shout out to everybody that's here. Hit the like button first of all. Shout out to everybody that was on the upload earlier. I hope y'all really paid attention to what was being said in that video. That's all I can tell you. I hope you're paying attention. All right? It's all right. Now, I know when you read the title who you think of, but that's not who's in the title, and that's not who's in the thumbnail. We are doing what's known as op research, oppo research, you know, all that good shit. Yeah. And plus, I gotta wean myself. Like I told you, I don't know what else to talk about. What else am I pretty versed in right now? This. Alpha, what's happening? Hey, man, before we get started, man, who is ready to make a commitment right now? Who is ready to make a commitment? Well, what is the commitment first, Shay? You must commit to eat tacos today. This is the day we must all eat tacos. Now, Rhonda's going to get up and make something stupid because that's the dumbass shit she be fucking doing on Taco Tuesday while she swears she loved Dre. She loved Dre, but just not enough to make sure the man has tacos on Tuesday. Make sure y'all clip it and tell her I said it. Napa, what's happening? Nah, man. Bro. You know what got me really popular at DJ in Napa in my city? What got me on for real? This is a real story. And it's gonna sound weird, but it's true. And if you an artist for real, you gonna know. You'll be like, I'd have fucked with you too. You know why? I became the voice of the voiceless because I was voiceless. What do I mean? Well, when I first was coming on as DJ, you know, they had all the niggas, you know, the big boys, the niggas on the radio, the niggas that like you look up to. You know, I was fresh out of high school. And, you know, I was getting little traction here and there through, you know, big homies, OGs. Shout out to Top Speed and shit like that. Shout out to Rec One. But what really got me love in the streets, I was the only nigga that would play niggas in the city. I looked at it differently than a lot of other cats. A lot of other cats be like, I got a reputation to uphold, so I can't really just play some shit. I only had one rule. Just don't bring it to me while I'm DJing. If you get it to me before I DJ and let me listen to it so I can see at least, because I don't even judge it when you give it to me. I just want to see how I can fit it into what I'm doing. Where I can put it in, how I need to bring it in. Do you have an intro at the beginning of that motherfucker? Do the beat just come in? Do you just come in rapping as soon as the beat hit? Like, tacos are tacos, Scott Johnson. I think that's what I'm reaching for myself today. Funny you say that. And so, like, by the time I got to the radio station, I had all the local artists loving me because if you got me your shit, I was gonna fit that shit in the mix on the radio. And I wasn't gonna charge you. That was the other part. I wasn't gonna charge. First of all, it's illegal to charge. But nigga, payola is whatever. But that's what did it. It was the showing love. It was the showing the love. That's what got me on. It was reciprocated. Because a lot of niggas that sit here and be like, I'm like, you the biggest nigga in the city. You mean to tell me your whole reputation is going to be ruined because you should gave somebody a chance? Like, you could come on the mic. Hey, boo, bro, and ain't nobody telling you to do it at the most peakest moment. There's moments all through the night you could do it. Or drop it on the fucking radio. If I'm mixing for 2 hours on the radio station, which is basically 160 minutes. No, I'll say less. Yeah. About 80 minutes. So it's like 80 minutes because it's broken up into basically 20-minute segments. So I got to do basically every night whenever I would DJ is basically like I do 4 20-minute mixtapes. Bro, you can fit the shit in there, bro. Because it'll make somebody's night. If I play your fucking song on the radio and just play like one verse, nigga, that's why I love the Lupe song when you bring it. Bro, you gonna feel like you made it. I know that feeling. I know what it felt like to be on the radio the first time. You felt like you made it, nigga. This was it. This is time to celebrate. The trick is after that, you just have to make sure you go to the next milestone. Don't let that be it. Because it will be if you want it to be. So, music is like the most important thing in my life. Like outside of like people, you know what I mean? And it's always been that way. Like, my wife would tell you, I won't go to the grocery store without my headphones. Nigga, if I get damn near bro, I have to be all the way to the store. If I know I'm getting ready to do like real grocery shopping, nigga, I got my headphones. Yup. I'm the only nigga that basically be walking in Walmart with headphones on. And I don't give a fuck. Let a motherfucking song come on, I'll be fucking with. I will be right in front of the ground beef dancing like a motherfucker, nigga. No matter what you do, you should always be trying to get better, even if you the best. See, certain things shocked me when I was young and kind of stayed with me, even if I didn't mimic them perfectly. And a couple things that shocked me was like how hard people like Michael Jordan and shit work. Like, that's a thing that I like to do. I like to watch these pro niggas work out. Because I think some of y'all should. That's why I be so defensive on certain shit where it's like, we can talk shit about these niggas inside the confines of shit, but when y'all niggas start talking about what you could do against a nigga, that's when, no, I ain't trying to hear that shit. Like, you don't understand the type of shape these niggas, and these niggas is lazy. Rodney, it is a must. As somebody who's constantly editing, listening to shit, looking for motivational pieces, whatever the fuck, man. I have my headphones on. Don't let me get into a song I like. I will go grocery shop and listen to one song because I'll listen to every different part of it. See, a lot of y'all don't know how to do that. Hear certain sounds. I didn't realize that was a thing till I be trying to describe a sound and like people can't really hear it. Or they didn't hear it until I pointed it out. Definitely a gift. But we're not here to talk about my gifts. We're here to talk about the grift. I did want to give y'all an update on the bitch with the forehead. Bro, there's something wrong with her. She needs special type of help. Like, this case ain't gonna do shit to her. Like, mentally. Jed is going to go dark. I think Jed is gonna go dark before everybody, because it's gonna be, here's the part with Jed. So I can just say this so we can get to what we about to watch. The thing with Jed is okay, so it's all these people involved, but he's the only one that truly knows the truth of everything, for real. Him and maybe a couple of other. Val knows the truth. That's why she tried to pull that shit. Oh, I'm not really with motherfucker. Bitch, I got you. You done. Valerie, you're done. So you all of that. Oh, I'm not with INA. I don't give a fuck. That's it. Nigga, you can't drop your flag. Nigga, Quando Rondo tried to drop his flag too, and what'd it get him? Y'all forgot that Quando Rondo tried to drop his flag before the Rico came. That shit don't work. Dave, what's happening? Victoria, what's happening? You ain't getting ready to just drop your flag. That's like, that's not really an option. Jed sitting here trying to drop his flag. Nigga, what did I say? I said, when we launch. What? When we launch? What are you talking about? So when the shit hit, it's gonna be people like Jed and Valerie. They gonna stick together because they done been together through a lot of shit and they ain't never really told on each other and got into it. So Jed must take care of her on some sort of level. But everybody else is going to flip. Grift in, grift out, nigga. Straight up, Scott. A lot of them niggas is going to turn on Jed. And that doesn't mean when I say they're going to turn on Jed, that doesn't mean they're good. That means get up in court or anything. Nigga, behind the scenes, I already know Jed feeling pressure. He don't do shows like normal. The only time he really tried to poke his head out was after that shit where he tried to make it look like he just whooped motherfucking Vivian ass in court. Then he tried to do 2 little streams. Them shits hit rock bottom. And then here we are, you know what I mean? He's having a hard time because he can't keep no drama going because there's no way for him to have his normal drama. He can't go to Dalton acting a fool. He can't go to Flint acting a fool. He can't go to Harvey acting a fool. And then he gets on, then he want to try to be online and he don't really have no ops outside of us. And every time he even thinks about shooting this way, he gets his fucking face smacked off. So he's kind of just in the shell. That's why I'm just like, you sitting right where I want you. This is why I told, bro, I had to tell people many a times behind the scenes because people, I was like, man, don't worry. Luca taught us, bro. Everybody acting tough when they up. Like when I sit here and watch these videos where Jed swore he was ready to get on an interview with me, I was like, this shit crazy that this nigga be ducking me and making it seem like I'm ducking him at the same time. So I'm like, this nigga's just an all-star liar. Raven, what the fuck going on? So it's getting ready to be people like, bro, the trustees know what time it is. They just waiting to hear from me. They just waiting to hear from me. And the conversation is going to be really, really short. You can either get down or you can lay down. That's really all I got for the trustees. Look, y'all can get down. I'm not even going to tell you what I'm going to offer them. And you know why I'm not going to tell you? Because I'm going to sign a paper. I'm going to offer them to sign a paper. So that way, when they balk, I will be able to show this. Hey, I try to holler at these niggas, but these niggas, they weren't interested. So this ain't no motherfucker. Because the first thing niggas do, bro, did y'all read the message on the community wall about not getting involved and all this other shit? Well, you can't say that shit after you called me and tried to intervene on behalf of Jedediah. Oops. That's where y'all fucked up. I think one of the biggest mistakes the trustees made was I don't think they knew that I was actually cool with Berg. I think because they knew all the other fucking YouTubers weren't cool with Berg like that, I think they thought that with me. They never asked about her, nothing at all. So that's why I was like, that's weird that you said that shit to somebody. And then like that was the main thing that shocked me was all this shit I'm watching Berg go through. And I'm like, I didn't even do a third of this to Jed and you called me. I didn't even do a fourth of this. My community wall. Or hours rather. That's what was shocking me when I watched what Berg went through. And that's why I was like, that's part of the reason besides the ultimate fact of they was fucking with her because she was cool with me. But the one thing where I was like, I can't let it go is because I'm just like, I see what the trustees are doing. That's when it was confirmed. They had, if they didn't bring him in, they was there when he arrived. They should have never went to Hell Week. They should have never went to Hell Week. All these videos they think deleted. I'm about to let them. I am gonna let y'all know that I'm gonna let them know. Like all them videos y'all think gone, they not going nowhere. I have them. We ain't even gotta wait for YouTube to be subpoenaed and all this shit that y'all would be hoping for. Nah, nigga, I already have them. Spoliation of evidence, trustees. That shit ain't legal. Rhonda, what's happening? And yes, Rhonda, I did cuss you out before you went here or got in here because your black ass ain't making no tacos today. So when you get up, get on them fucking tacos. Don't be on that bullshit. Dre need tacos today. Get off that whole shit. Anyway. Damn dog, what's happening? So just like, it's a long read, man. All this shit's long. I got one stream I gotta watch, and it's taking me 3 days to just watch it because I don't want to watch it so bad. I do not want to watch this damn 3-hour stream of these niggas doing some fake INA trivia, making money for Jed. Y'all niggas went and did a whole ass video for this nigga. Random news was happening. And random news, fuck a 48-hour notice. I'm striking your shit. Artist, good evening. So, let's see if we see anything in these videos.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Fuck 48 hours. I'm striking shit. First of all, before I hit play, look, he always been scared. He always been more scared of me. Yup, I gotta go ahead and flex. Shay, how you gonna say that? Nigga, he gave me a 72-hour notice, nigga. Because he knew the 2 days wasn't long enough for me. He knew that was automatic no. I mean, 72 was automatic no too, but after me, everybody else was only afforded 48 hours. But you know me, that's that big dick energy I be talking about.
What if I told you you could have anything that you want? Love, money, power, sex, health. The secret to success is within your grasp, and there is a simple formula that has been proven to work over hundreds of years and thousands of iterations. It has made poor people vast fortunes and turned outsiders into royalty. All you need to do to achieve your dreams is make one small change to your perspective. I'm gonna let you in on that secret today. Are you ready?
The ability to manifest is fundamentally based in neuroscience.
I'm trying to make Don't Die into the world's most influential ideology.
Oh yeah, this is about to be good, nigga. Oh yeah, this is about to be good.
I love you. I believe in you.
Everybody can be wealthy.
Yeah, this is about to be good, nigga.
Only knew the power of the dark side.
Let's go.
You can't keep getting away with it!
The first thing that you need to understand is that everyone wants the same things. In a society riven by political division, wealth, stratification, gender inequality, and wildly unfair health outcomes, people want the things that are out of reach. We all want to be sexy, wealthy, powerful, and in the primes of our lives. We all remember times in our lives that were happier than we are right now. Now, listen closely. The first half of the secret to getting everything you ever wanted is this. Promise that you can give people the thing that they want most. Now, I know what you're thinking. You don't have the solution to other people's problems. You don't know what really makes people happy because you aren't perfectly happy, wealthy, sexy, or healthy yourself.
Like, this is, you know what I've grown to appreciate when I got older? Because when I was real young, you know what I used to wonder sometimes? Why motherfuckers who ain't rich seem to be happy? Like, that don't mean everybody. But you'll see somebody with a business that ain't like the most successful business, but they've been doing it forever. They go on a vacation a year and whatnot, and it's just like, damn, man, you just kind of all you do is work. Now, when I got older, I get it. It's like, nah, man, some people find so much peace in easy living. Everybody ain't out here trying to be rich or need to be rich or want to be rich. Like, because when I look at this shit, I don't see these two motherfuckers sitting here with these costumes on and all this costume shit with all these people taking pictures and shit. Like, I don't see this and be like, I envy them. While I understand there are some people who do, but I don't understand what the envy is about. Especially if I look at now, I know it's like if I'd have stayed in the clubs and shit like that, I wouldn't have like this family of four situation I have the same way. It just would not have played that way. Because that shit's way too demanding. It's way too intrusive and way too demanding. Artists, I be trying to tell people, I'm like, I've been around ball players, all stuff. The people, first of all, if you gonna want money, you don't want no fame with it. That's the only way you can truly make having money work. Because even when you get the fame, when you have the money, you can't move around. And sometimes you have the fame to the point you don't even have the fucking money. And so instead of doing like real world shit, you sitting around amassing money, and now you have this money, you ain't got no friends. You don't really want to talk to your family because they gonna ask for money, even though you could give it to them. You could just give it to them, but you know. But like when I see this shit, they look like hostages to me. See, rich people, the type of rich I want to be is like when I'm in Walmart and I walked past you a couple times and didn't notice a damn thing about you, and then I walked outside and you were loading up the Porsche. That's like, because don't nobody know you fucking are. Big ass man just living alone with pets. Facts. And you don't know how to do shit. So a lot of them don't know how to do shit. So they be in these big ass houses not doing shit. Bro, the amount of, bro, you wouldn't believe how nasty some of these rich niggas is. They be in mansions and the cribs look like bandos. This is not, bro, you can look this up if you think I'm lying. It's better earned than it is windfalled. But it's a give and take. Like, how much money do you need? You can't make $1 million and just like live family life. But like I tell people, most motherfuckers just want enough. People don't be like, I want enough money to start family businesses and shit like that. Because that doesn't feel like rich. Even though you can start a business and have it going for hundreds of years, like you dead and gone and still going. Because why would your kids get rid of it? That's how they're making a lot of fucking money and doing what they want to do. But nope, everybody want to get rich to live in luxury. Bro, I'm telling you, that should be crazy. Yep, bro, all of them cribs and shit, that shit look fly until you in that motherfucker by yourself. You just with yourself. You only let a handful of people come over because only a handful of people you really fuck with. That's why a lot of Hollywood niggas get caught up in grifts. If y'all ain't never paid attention. Lots of famous people get caught up in scams and all types of shit where you hear these niggas because they ain't got no fucking friends. They don't, when they get scammed a lot of times, they don't even be caring about the money. It's like, man, you could have kept the money. We could have just really been friends. I'd have let you have all the money. You didn't have to scam me. We could have just been friends.
So what business do you have giving advice to other people, let alone selling them a solution? Well, I'm not going to sugarcoat this answer for you because this is the shift in perspective that you need to accept. You need to write this message at the very root of your being. You need to be okay with lying. Or to put it another way, the price that you pay for getting everything that you want in life is nothing less than your integrity. Now, before you switch off this channel and go to another video, I want to acknowledge that your initial reaction is both honest and good. It's the same one that 99% of all people will have at the mere suggestion that they trade their integrity for their desires.
Jed, you might need to listen to this nigga. This nigga might be able to get you right. I mean, right in the depths of hell, but he might be able to get you right.
And that knee-jerk feeling that you have is the same reason that most people never succeed, because they are suckers. Your natural integrity is the impediment to your own success. Remember—
oh man, that's the other thing. I'm glad you brought that up. The party friends. Like, these are people that you ain't never seen in daylight ever. Then if you happen to catch them in the daylight, you like, holy shit, you're like a completely different fucking person when you like halfway sober. Shit be crazy.
You are not selling out, you're buying in. And if you can't stomach that reality, it's still okay, because you can sidestep the problem. You can assuage your resistance with a workaround that, and this is true, has been sanctioned by America's Supreme Court. All you need to do to shake off the moral concerns and the insult to your integrity is adopt a new belief structure that acknowledges that the worldview that you want to profit off of is in fact correct and connected to a deeper structure of the universe itself. Belief, it fixes everything. It will wash
This is an INA recruit video.
away your sins. Now, it doesn't particularly matter what belief you adopt so long as it allows you to stay on message. There are established theologies that state that achieving wealth and power in life is a sign of spiritual ascendance. In Christianity, they call it the gospel of prosperity.
God told me to have that plan. Lord Jesus.
In Buddhism, it's the mind-only school.
As money is in your pocket is good and nice. Similarly, if sex is in your body, it is nice.
If you prefer a secular version,
The Book of Jenna Liar. This shit crazy. Oh, I don't know how I found this video, but I'm glad I did.
it's simply the power of positive thinking where you manifest your desires through the inscrutable laws of the universe.
How does the science of manifestation help you get material things?
And there's even scientific theories around the uncertainties in quantum mechanics that you can bend to your political and rhetorical will.
And create from what we call the quantum field.
There are probably 1,000 ideologies and beliefs that do the job. Pick the one that serves you best. Lying is okay so long as it serves your ultimate goals. More than that, faking it until you make it is as close to a spiritual lesson that there ever was.
Fake it till you make it.
Okay, now that we have morals out of the way, let's
just throw them in the trash.
Talk about how you can transform a willingness to lie or believing in a convenient ideology into love, money, power, sex, or health for yourself. Well, the truth is that, well, I was lying to you a little bit. The only things that I can actually promise are money and power. But I think it's reasonable to assume that those things can provide you with the best possible healthcare available and adoration by the people who follow you, which is well,
this shit crazy.
Sort of like love. And if they adore you, well, they'll probably sleep with you too. So to get money and power, you're going to need to sell a product. And this can be like an object, like a pair of glasses or a supplement, or it can be a training course, or if you really don't want money, you can sell your belief system simply to gain attention.
Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop it right now. Stop it. Stop it.
They adore you, well, they'll probably sleep with you too. So to get money and power, you're going to need to sell a product. And this can be like an object, like a pair of glasses or a supplement, or it can be a training course, or if you really don't want money, you can sell your belief system simply to gain attention.
And money. And money. That last one.
Here are a few.
Sigma in the cut one time. Ladies break out the Methuselah. This is the devil wearing a suit and a tie, bro. You already know. This nigga dead ass.
Examples. If you want to get rich, sell an idea or product that allows other people to get rich. Maybe it's an investment opportunity, a cryptocurrency, or gold, for example.
I have decided to start putting some money into...
Y'all took crypto advice from a bitch who's famous for spitting on dick. Nothing would go wrong there. Y'all niggas took crypto investment advice from a bitch who got famous from spitting on dick. Make this make sense. This is when I be feeling like we in alternate timelines when this type of shit happens. Oh my goodness.
Crypto.
And I'm here to help you master your money and build your wealth.
These guys pay $12,000 each to sit in that chair.
You can sell,
oh my Lord,
health by claiming that you are the epitome of healthy and telling other people to follow your example.
My name is Gary Brecka. I'm a human biologist, a biohacker, a researcher, and an anti-aging and longevity expert.
Or
wait, what?
Get sex by selling polyamory, or, well, I mean, just selling sex.
But I am here with my beloved wife, Ilana, and we're also here with beloved Alana. Lord Jesus. Who is a part of our relationship constellation. And
it doesn't matter.
Our relationship constellation. Stop.
Matter how outlandish the product is that you offer.
I'm going to attempt to eat my body weight in testicles.
It can be something as mundane as selling a new formula for coffee.
Bulletproof Coffee, were you just fiddling around with different recipes or what happened?
I went to Tibet to learn meditation from the masters. And I was at 18,000 feet, and a little Tibetan woman gave me yak butter tea. And I drank it, and my brain worked in a way that made no sense.
Or a new...
Nah, nigga, run that back.
I went to Tibet to learn meditation from the masters. And I was at 18,000 feet, and a little Tibetan woman gave me yak butter tea. And I drank it, and my brain worked in a way that made no sense.
Or a new shade of eyewear. Here's an example from a new video explaining exactly how the neuroscientist Andrew Huberman turned his scientific credibility into constant cash flow.
In June of 2022, at the crazy height of Huberman's subscriber growth, Roca hired Huberman as a scientific advisor. This began a 2-year warm-up period where Huberman would promote Roca's glasses alongside AG1 in his ad breaks. When a podcaster stops to talk about their sponsors with timestamps ready-made to skip the ad, the audience should know the drill. But then it all changed. After the firestorm of Huberman's sex scandal and a whiff of getting canceled, Huberman would cross the Rubicon to cash in and go from your typical sponsor ad break to an all-in.
These Roca wind-down lens glasses.
That's right. Sold out.
Slap his name on it.
Enter the code Huberman.
Deal with the devil.
After a sex scandal, the Roca deal sort of becomes an opportunity for him, and he noticed the ability to make quite a bit of money selling something in his core expertise, these blue blocking glasses that he knows probably don't work. That clip comes from a super deep dive documentary on blue blockers, directed by one of my...
Man, I love these blue blockers. Yeah. Nigga, I never knew anybody who actually bought them motherfuckers. Wait, y'all actually bought blue blockers and they were a scam? That's unfortunate. I'm gonna have to find a pair on eBay. Hold on, let's look on eBay real quick, see how much a pair of blue blockers are. All I knew was the rap song, nigga. Nigga, these was it? I know you fucking lying. Wait, I know you fucking lying. These better be bootleg, bro. I know you fucking lying. Hold on, nigga. Ain't no motherfucking way, nigga. Nigga, my glasses look better than these. My glasses were $30. And then I found them again. I loved them so much. I found them again on clearance for $18 and bought them. Nigga, and they got the beat up box with it. Not the blue blocker clip-on joints. Not these were a scam. I got it, bro. I got to look into that when I get off the air. I got to look up this blue blocker scam, nigga. Wait. Oh, look, Victoria, I'm getting ready to bring these hoes back now that they affordable. I gotta see what they were scam first, because I don't want them to fuck my vision up already more than it is.
Channel members, Sebastian Barbera. You can watch the full doc right here on Sebastian's new channel, Entero. I have to tell you, it confirms, well, pretty much everything that you ever thought about Andrew Huberman. But the secret to grifting is obviously not just about making promises. There's a deeper rule that connects tinted lenses and supplements to energy healing, extreme diets, or even coffee enemas.
You got to explore coffee enemas.
Lord Jesus.
The best products make someone feel a sensation in their bodies. Drugs that alter someone's perception, whether it's as subtle as caffeine or strong as a psychedelic, breathwork that makes them dizzy, or a supplement with a B vitamin. Combining these powerful sensations along with a hope or belief or ideology is a recipe for sales conversions and, interestingly enough, increases placebo responses. Indeed, health influencers, if that's what you want to be, instinctually know and capitalize on the general lack of research on so-called active placebos.
Oh, Jesus.
Even though research has repeatedly shown that stronger sensations and more elaborate rituals actually do alter and in many cases improve health outcomes. Here's how it works with blue blocking glasses.
Once I put these blue light blocking glasses on, my brain is designed to think, oh, this is now my nighttime wind down routine.
This is a form of conditioning that can be achieved with scent, with sound, dimming the lights, normal sunglasses, or by wearing a cardboard cutout of glasses on your face.
You can capitalize on that research lacuna by suggesting that big pharma or the government doesn't want you to know that the product you're offering has just enough reality behind it to garner favorable testimonials from people who feel a change because they used it. No matter what you feel about the morality of griftonomics, everything that I have described so far is explicitly legal. In 1946, a Supreme Court decision called Ballard versus the United States stated that you cannot be prosecuted for fraud as long as the claims you make around a product are a sincere religious belief. Since courts have a hard time proving your own subjective sincerity, you would have to commit a truly outrageous fraud to wind up in legal jeopardy, and it basically never happens. The only thing that you really need to worry about is your reputation itself. In a world where online grifting has become both immensely profitable and commonplace, there is a cottage industry of so-called journalists and anti-grifters who will, if you are successful, come after the carefully manicured reputation that you've built up.
Perfectly safe to consume. This is unpasteurized raw milk.
Hey, everyone.
Nah.
Will, if you are successful, come after the carefully manicured reputation that you've built up.
Perfectly safe to consume. This is unpasteurized. Raw milk.
Hey everyone, this video is brought to you by Maha. Make America.
This is a story about how power and attention create perverse incentives.
I fact-check false health claims.
Everybody should do this. Spend a little bit of time thinking about the times when you believe something that's not true and why it happened to you.
It can sting when someone calls out the lies that you tell to build your empire. It feels bad because you don't want people to think that you're a liar or a hypocrite. But don't worry. They're just haters who are jealous of your success. The audience you've earned won't give up on you because to do so would mean that they would have to acknowledge that they're the ones who are suckers, and no one wants that. Just remind yourself that telling the truth will never make them, the people who call you out, the sort of fortune that you earned through grifting. They'll never have the resources to compete in the attention economy like you will. And the money you make is more than enough to justify whatever they reveal about your true character. And just remember, no matter what happens in your grifting career, I will always love you. Okay, I'm gonna take a second here to be explicit about the message of this video, just in case someone here misunderstood what it was really about. The rules I laid out are in fact a tried and true recipe for grifting. They've been around for literally thousands of years, and I've written a book on it called The Enlightenment Trap. It's all about that history. There's also an entire series of videos here on this channel called The Liars, the Cheaters, and Charlatans of the Griftoverse, where I pick apart the lies of individual grifters that I've mentioned in this video. Grifters are not good people, but yes, the pattern...
Well, speak plain then, my nigga. Shit.
Is both legal and well established. I made this video to outline the psychology of the influencer economy as it exists today, not as a recipe for you to follow. If you want to support the sort of independent journalism that I do here on this channel, I would love you to subscribe to my free newsletter on Substack, sgcarney.substack.com. Consider upgrading to a premium membership where you get early access to my work before it comes out here on YouTube, but also get that warm, fuzzy feeling that comes with knowing you are a small part of how this kind of journalism stays online. Because remember, if you don't pay for something, you are the product. You're not the customer. From Pokey Bear LLC in Denver, Colorado.
You are the product.
So this was Scott Carney Explains the Art of Grifting. Thank you so much for all of my supporters on Patreon and on Substack who make this work possible. The contributions you give keep this sort of independent journalism on the air, and I really just could not do it without you.
Well, you're gonna have to, my nigga. So look. That was a very interesting take. I did see certain similarities. I did see certain little similarities. Do I want to look at these? You know what? I'm going to pull up these TikTok niggas first. I was going to look at this other shit first. I think I'll look at that second. Hit that like button if you haven't already. If you haven't, get the fuck out. And I mean now, nigga. Don't wait. Leave the area immediately. We out here doing research. TikTok beggar, you have the floor.
I be wanting to get on y'all live, show y'all some love and stuff, but all y'all doing is up there begging. And y'all ain't got no talent. Ain't got no talent. Y'all ain't up there telling no jokes, playing no music, doing no dancing, no singing.
Nothing. They never have talent. The people who beg for money the most be the niggas with no talent.
Singing or nothing. Just tap the screen, tap the screen. Then y'all supposed to be in a battle. Y'all battling somebody to see who can get the most gifts. To see if people can send you their money and gifts. To see who's gonna win. And y'all ain't up there doing shit.
Today, we see so many crazy and ridiculous behaviors on the internet. And a lot of these wild behaviors are normalized by unhinged, out-of-touch influencers. And when I say out-of-touch influencer, the first thing that probably comes to your mind is someone who has a ton of money simply because they have followers on social media. But despite having all this money and having the ability to be their own boss, make their own schedule, and work from home, a lot of influencers, for some unknown reason, feel entitled to their viewers' hard-earned money. And sometimes when they feel this way, they turn into influencer e-beggars. And I know that content creation is not easy, but it's also not that hard either. Time consuming does not equal difficult. And just because you put a lot of effort into content creation and don't make as much money as the next creator, doesn't mean that it's okay to start begging your supporters for their money.
Okay, everybody drop a crown.
But here's my thing. One thing I have learned is, man, some people be into that shit. I've seen girls who literally sit on the air and call the niggas in the chat broke and tell them niggas, if you not donating, it's because you a brokey. And them niggas will donate. Like, your audience changes. Trust me, if you a beggar and a motherfucker came on a day you wasn't really begging like that, or not knowing you a beggar, that shit get old quick. That shit get old quick.
Everybody drop me a crown. Ivy, thank you. Let's gather up some money for the let's gather up some money for the lawyer, please. Daisy, thank you. The lawyer's gonna cost me $500. So can we raise 500? Okay, how much is 500? Let me put it on the gift.
Yeah, but your shit don't seem official. See, this is coming from somebody who's had to raise money for legal shit. There's a couple things that go with it. Number one is you got to show people you really on that shit. I can tell you ain't really on this shit. You just like, give me some money, I'm gonna call a lawyer and see what that. And that's best case scenario. That's number one. Number two, if that's what you're doing, then you need to make sure that you are performing as good as you should always be performing. I don't know, but like, this is just weird to like, bro, I've seen some people do it. I ain't gonna say no names. I've seen some people do it where it's like, you sat on air for 3 hours doing nothing but telling little small stories about nothing, just as ways of transitioning between begging.
How much is 500? That's 100 galaxies. Okay, ready guys? We need to raise. No, I only get half of what TikTok sends me. You want to send it to my Instagram? It's above average 3724.
That shit seems so goofy to me, Victoria.
We gotta pay for the lawyer if y'all want me to do this.
I am nothing without my following. I am nothing without my following. I make all of my money outside. All of it. And I don't want to lose that. And I know people like to see me be down and be like them and be like the 90%ers, the people that work 9 to 5. That is not me.
Wait a minute. Any real content creator will tell you one thing. It's longer than 9 to 5. If you're really good at content creation, that's not a 9 to 5 job. It's longer than that. You just somebody to be sitting online. That ain't the same thing.
I'm in LA to not be like that. And you donate to Max, who does nothing all day, every day.
That dirty macking shit, I ain't with that shit either. That's dirty macking.
Because he has Sims, and I don't. I'm doing it because I like it. I'm doing it because I'm having fun.
Then why are you crying about the money? Bro, I've been at the point of, oh my God, am I going to get a paycheck this month? That's not a conversation for the air because you're trying to win. You have win. Bro, I was homeless and none of my streams were centered around me being homeless ever. I'd read stuff on my phone, get shit on the laptop. I go to a truck stop, download videos and whatnot. We react to audio. I was reporting on Big Brother like nothing. I wasn't in the car every day. Oh my God, how am I going to stop being homeless?
I don't even know my life. A lot of you don't get that, like, people literally put their lives on the line for your $3. It's just a lot of you guys, like, you expect, like, everyone's gonna give you content all the time, but then you don't want to donate. People are gonna put their lives on the line. You guys don't care about content. You guys don't care about content. Nobody donates. People don't donate for people don't donate for content, that's for sure.
What are you talking about?
You only donate if they like you. And if they don't like you, then who cares?
On the street. It's embarrassing. E-begging doesn't.
The penny fairy, somebody to be going around donating pennies to motherfuckers. That motherfucker said, I'm charging this back. Sent $2 in this stream. It's embarrassing. E-begging doesn't work. Damn.
That always wins. Him charging this back.
Charge it back. I don't give. No, them. I don't want you here, and nobody wants you anywhere. That's why you have to be here. Come.
Bitch, you at a bar begging. Cause ain't no nigga there trying to take care of you.
Complaining
time you get attention.
Like if someone's a waitress and they don't make a lot of tips one day because it rained all day and the restaurant had barely any customers, it's not okay for them to go pay.
Well, here's what I learned. When I used to work at Chi-Chi's and Steak and Shake, the co-workers that complained the most were the worst ones. The ones that always complained about tips were the ones where it's like, you wanted to tell them so bad, but you just didn't want to start shit. It's like, your tips are low because you fucking suck. You gotta have somebody bring your food out. Like, it'd be somebody that gotta have a food runner, all this shit. They don't do anything but like take the order. They'll come past the table and grab their tip off the table and won't even help the busters by grabbing anything. Then they wonder why the busters would help me, because I'm actually grabbing shit off my table so it can be faster, get the shit clean, get more people. And actually tip them niggas.
Panhandling on the side of the road with an anything help sign after work. So it shouldn't be okay for influencers to go begging for donations and money on TikTok Live just because the algorithm didn't favor them all of a sudden, and now they can't pay their $8,000 a month rent.
Y'all, I'm about to sound like a class A hater, but somebody has to. There is a live going on right now, a donation pool for $2,600. A certain...
Oh my Lord, bro. You sound like Jed. Man, the way y'all niggas be pocket watching is crazy to me. The way y'all niggas be straight pocket watching a motherfucker, bro. Why do you think just because some money was meant for somebody else, it somehow could have been meant for you? If it was meant to you for you, you'd have it.
Woman, certain young lady on this app is asking for $2,600 to help her move into an apartment. Her and her man are asking for $2,600 to help them move into an apartment.
And why does the man make it worse? Why? Because men can't fall on bad luck. Because he a man, he got to figure it out. But you don't need to figure it out. You just come online and hate on a motherfucker getting some shit because of who they are, but your ass can't get shit. Maybe you should change who you are.
Mind you, how the hell did you get approved for this dwelling? I don't know, but you're asking.
Nigga, just cause you had some shit come up and you need some money, that don't mean your credit sucks.
Asking us for $2,600 for this month. So that means even after this, you're gonna be back up here asking us for $2,600.
How you know?
What do y'all do all day? Like, I mean, I'm laid off myself, but
yo, the Rick is so wild and went so far off the meter. It's shit that I can't even tell you on TV. I mean, you know, for the sake of our friendship, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna bring it up. But trust me, he's went there. He has went where it's like, yo, Rick, man, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? You done took this shit too far. And his response is like this: there's no such place. Darkness. Let's go to the abyss, nigga. I'm not with it, man. I don't want to go to the abyss, man. You know what I'm saying? Rick wants to go to the abyss. In fact, he dwells in the abyss. Rick James dwells in the abyss, okay? And he wants company sometimes, you know? And for some reason, he likes to reach out for me. Whenever I'm around, when he wants to go there, he will reach out for me to try to take me to the abyss with him. And I'm not with it, man. I'm not with it. And that's when we end up, you know, tussling or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. No, this bitch didn't say she laid off herself.
$2,600? You guys are up here asking for $2,600? That's wicked. That's so wicked. Like, it's one thing to just be like, oh, if you want to help me, but the goal is $2,600?
Why do you act like that is some sort of astronomical amount of money when we talking in the realm of crowdfunding? Maybe Like I said, I can't take her word from that. Like, I don't even know what she's talking about for real like that. And she's assuming that these niggas are gonna keep asking for it. You don't, obviously you don't know what happened.
If you giving money to a grown woman living with a grown man, y'all crazy. Y'all are nutty.
Instead of begging your fans and viewers for the money that they worked hard all day for at TJ Maxx, how about you go apply to TJ Maxx and then post your TikTok videos after work like everybody else? But some entitled influencers will never do this because they feel like they're celebrities and they simply can never be seen working a 9-to-5 job. They feel like once they get money from social media, having a regular job and social media would be going backwards, and they're just way too prideful to literally just go get a job.
Now, see, this is where it gets weird. Okay. Because for you to do this shit all day, it has to resemble a job, like in pay, some way. Even if it's a low paying job, it still has to resemble it. Or what are you doing? But there's always three types of basically fundraising on this app. There's the, I have a link if you want to donate. There's the, we have a goal for this. And then there's the, just give me money for sitting here. And that's where it always goes left. Those are the worst ones. Just give me money for sitting here.
Yes, I feel like content creation is a legitimate job, but I hate when people act like it's harder than 9-to-5 jobs, and I hate when people are ungrateful when...
See, that's kind of who you can kind of tell. I'm glad you brought up stuff like merch. That's when you can start to tell who are kind of the real scammers, especially as far as begging goes. Beggars very rarely come up with any actual product or any actual service. They come up with faux services, that stuff that you can't ever really prove. Oh yeah, we're gonna pay for this this tip and all these types of things. They're not gonna, it's hard for them to come out with shirts and all this other stuff because that takes work. They're trying to make money without doing work. You got some bitches that literally wake up and get on TikTok talking about, I really need a coffee. It'd be so nice if somebody could send a coffee, maybe even enough for a sausage sandwich. It's like,
they actually make a living with it. And also, disclaimer, I want to make it extremely clear that I am not talking about people who go online and ask for donations when they're facing actual financial hardships or life-threatening illnesses, and when the people asking for the money are...
And that's the other thing. There be some motherfuckers who, man, they'll be missing shows and everything. Around payday, you don't see them. This was the money you like. See, can't nobody say it with me. I did over 500 days in a row without taking a day off. And this is a real stat. Yeah, well over a year, almost 2 years straight before I took a single day off. And that was before God was like, you got to take one day off. So I don't know what that's like. I'm here regardless. I give bonus episodes all the time. I give bonus uploads all the time. I don't put them behind paywalls. Memberships are just like support. I don't really like to use memberships to do member-only streams. I don't really like putting shit behind the paywall. I don't want people who can't really afford memberships or afford shit like that to not be able to go. So it's just like a support thing. A blanket level of support. But you know, with me, you getting, if a light week is 6 live streams. I think the lightest I had to go all week was when I had for a week was when I was here with Shay Jr. for like 2 weeks. When Chrissy was back home with her mama. So like I felt bad then where it was like I'm only doing like 2-hour streams, but I'm like, I gotta go to sleep. Like, he's keeping me up all damn day. And then he misses mama, so that's like keeping him up a little more than normal. Then I gotta try to have a show after that and then still be up because he might get up at 6:37. And so even then I felt like I was cheating the system because it's like, man, if I come on and doing like an hour and a half, 2 hours, I did a couple streams where I didn't even get in the studio because I was just tired. So it's hard for me to wrap my brain around some of the shit they be on with it, to be honest with you.
Are not rich. I'm just talking about rich influencers begging for money. A great thing about the internet is that people can come together to help people in need by donating to GoFundMes, etc. when the GoFundMes are not scams. But I'm not talking about people in genuine need and people who are actually grateful when they get help from kind strangers. In this video, we will be deep diving into the world of entitled influencers who demand money for their fans and free things just for the simple fact that they have a superiority complex due to their follower count on social media. And say an influencer makes like $200,000 a year and then the next year they make nothing, then instead of getting a job, then they might start e-begging.
Okay, so I don't know about y'all, but
Well, that's the other thing that'd be crazy. Now, I've seen this happen. I just saw it happen with Jed on a small level. You get these people that didn't like grind into their position. So I've grinded into my position. So every time I've went up, I felt it for real. I didn't come in and just go from nothing to here because you don't know how to handle that. When you go through the growing phase of grinding, the more you grind, the more you expect it and you know what rules come with it. Man, some of these niggas come in the game, do like, they had like a little trend or something, went from 0 subscribers to like fucking 100,000, 200,000, whatever the fuck, right? And then turn around and oh, the fuck? Hold on, let me check my phone, bro. Hold on. Damn, watch just buzzed. I gotta check this. Hold on. All right, nothing. I thought it was something important. It was not. But you'll see motherfuckers come on the app. They had some type of trend or something, and then they go from like 0 to 100,000, maybe 200,000. I've seen people even go to like 1 million or something, or have a video that got like 14 million views, 15 million views. It just like caught fire, and then they get that big ass check. They not looking at it right. So me, like, let's say I get a video pop this month. I may get a super check, right? I know not to overreact and think I can go live in a mansion now. And a lot of these motherfuckers, they didn't grind up and they ain't stacking the shit properly. They just take the shit. Some of them will quit their fucking job, where it's like, why'd you quit your job? Like, you was only doing this like once a week. You should have still been going to work. Just to... Motherfuckers don't prepare. And you've seen motherfuckers that made like $200,000-$300,000 last year and spent $400,000. And it's like, nigga, like, you spent $300,000. You spent all that shit and you don't own nothing. Yeah, that's how I am, Raven. I can't. It's too much. I have no problem with anybody telling people to hit the link here and there, but like I've been on streams where the stream would be decent, and then a motherfucker stopped to look at the Cash App and be like, "Oh nah, we basically." I've seen people hold streams hostages for donations, bro, and it's a total turnoff. It's so obvious, like on this app, it's so obvious. It's like you could tell quick.
Notice that there's a huge influx of broke-ass influencers on TikTok that are begging for money, and some of them even being involved in scams. Yesterday, I saw this TikToker who had almost 1 million subscribers or followers, and she was involved in a GoFundMe scam, and the GoFundMe got shut down. And it's just like...
I mean, look at Swaggy C. Swaggy C literally was like, Big Brother was jumping at that time. He was the most well-known 15th place player ever. And he got out and used that to scam not only all the fans, but a cancer patient as well.
Here's the problem. Kevin became cancer-free.
Like, the problem with so many of these TikTokers is that, or any influencer, is that they're living above their means. And something that
I'm telling you, it be just like that, Janice. Because it's not even just that they get the money and they get it so fast and so easily that they feel like they can always get it that fast and that easily.
grandma taught me as a kid that I'll never forget is she said, if you cannot buy something with cash in hand right
I know exactly what you mean, Raven.
now, then you cannot afford it. Or if the money isn't in your checking account right now, the full amount, you can't afford it. And it's like, I've seen so many scandals over the years of influencers, from YouTube or any, community that have gone broke because they start to live above their means.
Every time. Every time.
And you should never live above your means in life if you don't want to set yourself up for failure.
And here's the other thing that you could easily do. And it's why a lot of people get out of YouTubing. Like, have you ever seen like a successful YouTuber just like, I'm done, y'all? That's because they made enough money to take their money to go do something for real for the rest of their life. It's like we don't ever think like that. We are programmed to think, man, I can finally buy everything I want. And it's like nobody really, it's never pointed to us that, no, if you get windfall money, take that shit and build a machine of some sort to continue to print money. And what do I mean by that? Whatever, if you were to get $1 million, don't go buy a bunch of, I wouldn't even tell you to go, me personally, obviously I can't give you financial advice because that ain't what I do. But me personally, I wouldn't even go buy a house yet. The first thing I do is invest in something that will guarantee make more money. Something as simple as go buy you a bunch of vending machines. I literally know people that make nice money and all they do is roll up to a vending machine once a week with the snacks. Shit like that ain't expensive. Start a laundromat. Like there's all types of just like shit where it's like, then once you take the money to do something like that, what do you like to do? You like music or whatever, you like cards, you like whatever the fuck you like. Start a business in it so that way you don't mind doing this shit until you die. Because it's what you love to do. And oh shit, I can get paid for this too. Then you can start trying to buy shit. Once you have taken, the first thing you should invest in is a money printing machine. And that means if you don't know, if it's something you love and you don't know how to do it, that's part of the investment. Get educated on it. Hire real people. Like, if you win the lotto, you gotta still be working. You take the money to work. You build work. Okay, you already like what you do. Take it to build work for your people. Cause that's a lot of times that's how niggas did, man. Bro, when I got in a car accident when I was a teenager. What did I do with the money? I bought one pair of Jordans that I ended up taking back because they hurt my feet. I never had Jordans before. Got them. It's like, I don't understand. Took them hoes back. I bought all of my DJ equipment. I would not be sitting in this spot with the level of talent that I have with doing any of this shit that I do. The video I made today, all of that shit, it all stems back to I took that raggedy ass, about $5,000. I bought some turntables and I bought a couple $1,000s of records. And still to this day, it was the best investment I ever made. That investment has let me see and do so much shit ever. So that's why if I ever get somewhat of a windfall again, I'm going to invest in what I want to do in my later life. What do I want to do from here on out? I mean, podcast is cool. It ain't nothing that I ever want to. But like I said, this shit finicky. Who knows? Who knows what the fuck happened to YouTube? Especially fucking with a nigga like me. And I wasn't responsible with money like that back then. But for some reason, I was responsible enough to put that motherfucking money into that shit. It was the best thing I ever did. So, yeah, the first thing motherfucker need to do is figure out how we making more money after this. Then if you get like $10 million or some shit like that, I don't understand not just locking all of that shit up. What you, like people that win like hundreds of millions of dollars in the lottery, I'm like, you do know you can just lock that shit up. And just let it make money forever. That's how you protect yourself from other, like, bro. Anything than this.
Let's say an influencer makes $40,000 in, their first big payout month, right? And it starts to become consistent. Okay, great. But then they decide they want to go up.
Artists, I've been there. I've been there. Because the car that I had, all of a sudden it wasn't my car no more. The car was given to me. Getting an accident wasn't given to me. It wasn't mine anymore. So if it wasn't for me, I had just turned 18. If I wouldn't have just turned 18, I probably wouldn't even have got that shit. Trust me, I know all about what you're talking about. I know how that shit gets down. I try not to speak ill of people, so I just stay off of certain topics. But no, I know exactly the fuck you talking about. Shit becomes hours real quick, knowing damn well if the shoe is on the other foot. I guess I kind of looked at it differently because my dream had been the DJ for the longest. I had tried my hardest to try to DJ and shit for like years, but I just didn't have none of the equipment or nothing. And then it was like that was my chance, and shit led to me working on the radio. So, I mean, crazy when I think about it. But I see this shit with people, bro. You know what I started doing with like taxes and stuff like that? Because you go into jacking some shit off. A lot of people do, for the most part. But like the extravagant levels of like, we gonna treat it like, one thing I like to do? Anita, what's happening? One thing I like to do is I like to pay for my yearly subscriptions. So a lot of my subscriptions end around the time we should be getting our taxes. And then it feels good. You get all the shit because remember, if you know anything about subscription services, how do you get the cheapest rate? Does anybody in the chat know? When it comes to subscription services, how do you get the cheapest rate for the most part? Unless it's, something like your cell phone or some shit like that. There it is. That annual, that yearly shit. And then not only do you save that money like that, it feels like more of a savings when you ain't paying for it every month. And so that's what I like to do, shit like that. So that way, I like to that way it feels better when you get your paycheck or whatever, and you ain't got as much bills because you done paid this yearly for this, paid this yearly for that. Basically all the software we use for the show is yearly. It's cheaper that way. It literally lowers the overhead of the show. So like the editing software, because like now a lot of these softwares are shit. Back in the day, you could just buy the software and be done. But now everything's like a subscription software. It's hard to find. I like to still try to find software programs where like, I want to put this on my computer and own it. No, I don't want all your updates. But that's what I like to try to do. It feels better for me. Some people they like to do this shit. You know, as somebody that lives from check to check, but I get paid monthly, so I have to try to, you know what I mean? Getting paid monthly sucks, bro. Sucks. That's why I do. The main reason why I do the $20 a day goal, because in my mind, I'm like, all right, so what is it? 30 days in a month. That's 4 weeks. That's 4 times 6 is 24. And that's $20 a day. I'm like, if we can get $20 half of those days, that's like $200 that we could have cash in between paychecks. Just, you never know. $20 a day makes it way more simple to get. You'll get it more times than not. Then, you know, I forgot what I read a long time ago where it was like, it's better to put a goal even if the goal is really small instead of just saying hit the links or something like that. And that's one of the truest things ever. Yep, it's cheaper to, bro. My wife she's the queen of that. My wife is the queen of that. She's the queen of picking up cold ass shit that we would like for Christmas in April, February. You know, she'll find, she's great at finding winter coats in the summer. Then time pop and you got brand new shit and you done got it on clearance. Like dead bottom clearance. Our families taught us to be thrifty. It's like our families were like, at least my family was like too thrifty to, I don't think we was as bad. Some families did shit like dry paper towels. We didn't do that at home. That was too far. I'm sure Joe probably tried to talk grandma into it, but she was like, nah. But like, you know, I got it because it was like, I understand now. It was like, if it would feel like we broke it, all of a sudden we would be able to take a nice trip or do some shit like that. And it was like, I understood it once I got older or whatever. The only problem was I wish niggas would just like kind of taught me shit along the way for real. Let me just kind of seeing and then understanding once I got older or whatever the fuck. It's crazy, but I'm so used to it now, Janet. That's how I was working at the motherfucking radio station. Paid once a month. And you know, getting paid once a month, it was like, all right. It kind of forces you to be better with your money for sure. Allegedly, I would be all right if shit was weekly. Okay, it's in a couple of times, ladies. You know what the fuck it is. Happy Taco Tuesday.
Rent or lease an LA mansion for $15,000.
They do that shit all the time.
A month, right? And just because they were making $40,000 a month consistently for a while, it doesn't mean that money is going to stay. Because life works in ebb and flows. Life works in patterns. It has ups and downs, and ups and downs.
And see, this is with me knowing shit like people like Jed and Moneyboy Trey's around. A lot of these motherfuckers, they've had their lives ruined. Because it's like they didn't know. And they was making all this money. And then voila. Look at this shit with my point and shoot channel was banging. I don't know how much money he was making. Channel was banging. I watched all his videos, and every time he did some shit's fat. When he go live, it's gonna be a couple thousand people there. All that shit. And then Troy Terrain and Adam see this nigga clocking, and they all try to team up to go to fuck his world up. Which I gotta hit the sheriff tomorrow.
So learn firsthand from these influencers. Definitely do not live above your means. Have a goal in life, a goal you want to meet, of the life you want to live, and then take actionable and reasonable steps to get there. It's like I said with the house example, a lot of these influencers, right, the money comes in, but they're taking too large of a leap. Like my grandma said, if you cannot buy it in cash, in full, you cannot afford it.
I mean, that's the shit to be killing me. I'm like, nigga, you was making $40,000 a month and you paying $15,000 in rent, $20,000 in rent. Nigga, go get a mid-tier house paid for. And you can add on to that shit. And then if times get hard, you ain't adding on like that. Like, if it gets real bad, you can at least refinance the house or some shit. You don't have nothing. You don't have no level of currency to help you dig your way out of shit.
Controversial opinion, but I think that most influencers are going to end up going broke, and I'm going to explain to you why I know this. I'm saying most, not all. Just keep that in mind. It's pretty comparable to being an athlete, a famous athlete. Just keep that in mind while I'm speaking, because we have real stats from athletes. We don't have as many stats from influencers. I went to an event 7 years ago, and this lives just rent-free in my mind. It was hosted by a popular Instagrammer called The Fat Jewish, and if you don't
The Fat Jewish.
Don't know who that is, then I think it just kind of further proves the point. And at this event, he explained that what happens to famous people is one of two things. Either your platform is fleeting, so think like eventually in sports, like you retire or you might get an injury, but like think of for influencers like Vine, that what happened to Vine, or TikTok potentially getting banned in the US. The other thing is that you might be fleeting. Hey, you might get canceled. You might not want to do this forever. You might retire. Like, you might not want to make YouTube videos for the next 30 years. So one of those two things can happen to you.
That's why my formula has made it so I'm pushing towards 10 years. I'm a little over 8.5 years. That's how I made it. I had to do shit my way so I'd want to come to work every day. I remember my last real job, quote unquote, I had was when I was working at Finish Line. And I remember I would be at work like, oh my God, I can't wait until the day I could just talk about Big Brother all day and not come to this bitch. And I didn't want to go back. So that'd be the difference with a lot of people. People aren't really preparing themselves not to go back.
Might get canceled.
And then when you do shit your own way, like cancellations, I don't have to deal with cancellations because all the people that like me laugh at the shit that people try to cancel me for. So if I stay true the whole time, I don't have to, bro, it's just tiring trying to keep, bro, I had to do it at the radio station. You have to have a certain level of character in the way you speak and shit. Every time you go on the air, it has to sound like the best day you ever had. Like, it's very refreshing as a radio person to come on the air with y'all and be like, man, today was fucking trash, man. I couldn't do that at work. I got called in the office. Because the thing about the radio is, don't nobody want to hear about your bad day or whatever. See, but when you have a show that's, you know, centered around you being you, then you can have these candid moments and then people don't mind. That's crazy, Victoria. I ain't never heard of a motherfucker.
You might not want to do this forever. You might retire. Like, you might not want to make YouTube videos for the next 30 years.
And then the other thing before I finish is, getting off social media brought a whole new joy back to podcasting. Social media makes it so fucking hard to do shit because you'll do it and then like, see me, I don't care. I don't judge my video successes. I judge it off of fun. I can tell you streams where I can name my top streams, and some of them had a whole bunch of people in here, maybe over 1,000, and some of them only had like 20 or 30. Like the time that like I had to motherfucker talk niggas down from shooting each other on camera, and they went and had a shootout. I think it was only like 17 of us in here. So like I could have died on the stream where there wasn't even 20 people in here. So I know how that shit go. And it would have just been a whisper in the night. Those people would have mourned me, even if they still think about me now. You know what I'm saying? And look at what happened. I survived, and now Josh ain't here. He was there. So that's why it's easy for me to I gotta come just be me. I'm not here to be perfect. I'm here to just talk about the shit I talk about and be as human as I can.
So one of those two things can happen to you or will happen to you, which brings me into my second point. How many influencers do you know or athletes do you know that have really stayed relevant long term? It's a very small proportion of them, right?
Well, it depends what you call relevant. Because some of my famous YouTubers, favorite YouTubers, these niggas been doing it for years. They may only have 100,000 to 200,000 subscribers now, but they've been doing it for years and make it bank. And that's why YouTube famous is the best famous to be. If you got the right mentality. What do I mean? If you YouTube famous, it flips both ways. So like, for example, I had to hear Anton Daniels whining and crying about he didn't get invited to something in Detroit. And he's like, I get the most views out of anybody in Detroit or whatever. And I'm like, I don't even know if that's fucking true. But let's just say it is. Let's say you do get the most views in Detroit. Nigga, that's YouTube famous, nigga. That's YouTube famous. Don't nobody know you niggas off this app. I don't give a fuck if you got 1 million, 2 million subscribers. Don't nobody know you like that. Niggas is just now starting to learn who Mr. Beast and Logan Paul and them really are. And look how many hundreds of millions of subscribers they had to get before they even remotely got recognized by the mainstream. And even then, they still not take it seriously like that. Sing them in the cut one time. Hello, Gilbert Arenas.
If you think of someone like in athletics that's still famous, they're probably doing something to keep themselves relevant. Like if we think of Shaq.
Not like Gilbert Arenas. See, Gilbert Arenas, he wants to stay relevant so bad that he just say off the hook shit for no reason. Shit, I know this nigga don't believe.
Went and did like 1 billion different things to stay relevant. But that's not every athlete that you can think of. That's not every person that's ever been on a sports team. It's a very small number. And that's why I say I think most influencers will go broke. It ties into my third point. What did Shaq do differently?
I'm telling you, Donis, like, when I really got my life together, Donis, I did the same shit. It's something about DoorDash and shit that's just, it's made to keep you broke and lazy. You feel like bro, I cut all the DoorDash and Uber Eats type shit out. You know, I'm on IPTV now, so I got all the TV I want for $25 a month. And now I do have Netflix again, but only because for fucking the wrestling channel. It's a work expense. All I do is grind, and I'm trying to get out of this fucking hole. That's the part. The part that made me so fucking mad with the Jed and them shit when they fucked with the channel was I had been in the black for 6 months. I didn't even know what being in the black was like. I didn't know what it was like until 6 months before shit went left. That 6 months was the first time I knew what it was like to have money in my pocket the night before payday. Now, anybody who really knows about grinding hard, you know the power of that. Because ain't nothing stressful than that last 3-day budget and shit. I got $15, I got $20, I got to try to get a sack, put like $4, $5 in the gas tank, and eat. Email me, Victoria. I'll put you on game. Because I was on the live stream one night. Somebody came through here and put me on game, and it changed my fucking life. So I'm not one to like sit on shit. I will definitely pass that along. That artist, the YouTube Premium I've had since YouTube Red, that's the closest thing like crack I've ever had in my life. These niggas gave you 30 days of YouTube Premium, changed my life. I never wanted to go back. When that shit turn off, it's like the worst thing ever. That shit, bro, you can play the shit in the background. That's really what did it. And then the ads. But then once I started YouTubing, I said, this is a business expense. This is why I tell y'all niggas, turn y'all shits into, y'all YouTubers, turn y'all YouTube channel into a LLC business, nigga. You can write these things off. That is a business expense. You paying this motherfucking YouTube Premium? Yeah, because I can't stand watching a nigga with 1 million subscribers and he reacted to a video and an ad pop up on this shit. I'm like, you cheap bastard. You make 1 million times more money than me. And somehow I can afford to make sure that my viewers don't have to see this shit. Yeah, no, I don't do the gatekeeping. We share information. So, you know, I miss my gym membership though. I miss going to the gym. I haven't found, like, they don't have them here like back home. Like back home, I stayed. It was like any side of town you was on, you was less than 10 minutes away from a YMCA. It's not like that here. So like when we move, I got to make sure I move like near that. I want to move the life. I think it's a Lifetime around here somewhere. And that's Donis. That's the shit that killed me. Hey, we had decent savings for the first time. All this shit. Ate all of it up. And went in the hole. Why? I'll put it to you like this. I was supposed to get my biggest check I had ever got on YouTube the month that they got my motherfucking channel demonetized. And then I had to work for 90 days on just the tip jar. Which you don't want to tell people too much because you want people to still come. I didn't want to run people off either. And people showed up and showed out, which was fucking crazy. But, you know, I wasn't going to tell people like, yeah, y'all still couldn't fill the hole. But, you know, you take it all, but it's like, I had to go, bro. That was a very depressing thing to deal with on the strength of, I finally felt like I got my life in order. I'm in tune with him, all this stuff. But that's why it's important to keep your faith, because that stuff will tear your faith up if you ain't got your faith right. Because you like, I finally got my sack right, and then look what happened. Here these niggas come. And then it's just relentless. So yeah, our car is paid for in the garage. Praise Jesus. But like, I'm a simple dude. Like I've got to do a lot in my life to where like I wish I was doing shit now, but it don't eat me like it could. I do appreciate the whole time. Like I don't know nobody here. I know literally one family in this whole fucking, I know 2 families in the state, 1 in the city. You know, I don't know nobody. I don't go anywhere to make friends. I'm working all the time. And then when I'm not on the air, I'm still working. Hey, sometimes we got to take these lessons. I didn't burn like a lot of cash like that, but I burnt a lot of connections, and not in the sense of like I did niggas dirty and burnt them. It was just like I didn't keep myself valuable enough to matter. I got to a point where I just felt like niggas, oh, niggas should just like kind of, you saw what it was. You know what I can do. And so football helped slow me down properly. Having my daughter, that helped slow me down properly in transition. And, I've grown from a lot of shit. So that's why it just be weird. Like, to watch how Jed fucked my money up when I was like, nigga, you was about to make this money and you made it anyway. Nothing I said was stopping his money. That's the shit that killed me, where I was like, nothing I'm saying is stopping your money, bro. I mean, look how long some people that are like actually came around shit now. Look how long it took them, and that's not like a diss. That's just like, if Jed, bro, there's a reason why Jed don't have the proper temperament. Because if he had the proper temperament, man, he'd be one of the coldest scammers the world's ever seen. For real. But what does that mean? Like, they not what you want. What you want to just stop? That's not how none of that shit gonna work. Everybody gotta be honest with themselves about that. Not gonna stop. You have to stop them. And if you're not gonna stop them, then they're not gonna stop. Like I said, I've been doing this shit almost 10 years. I know how this shit go. That's why I'm fair, but I'm firm. Niggas gotta know you not playing on all fronts. Or you can't talk about certain shit. That's the other thing. That's the reality. You don't want to, and this ain't a diss. And this is just like, if you don't want to hold your shit down, you don't want to do what it take to hold yourself down, then you gotta watch what the fuck you say. It's just that simple. This is life. This is real life. If you can't fight, you gotta watch what you say, don't you? Same shit on here. It's the same shit, everything. If you claim it's something that you really want to do, then you gotta lose everything for it. Period. No ifs, ands, and buts. So when I see niggas like, oh man, like how we watching this shit, and these motherfuckers like, man, this happened and I'm down bad. Like, motherfucker, you don't know what down bad is, nigga. The one thing about me going through what I went through is it showed me how mentally tough I am, and it showed me how mentally tough you not. I see y'all niggas melt, and I'm like, you deal with the mental of you still trying to do streams from your car while never talking about you homeless. Never. Niggas didn't quite figure it out until like maybe like month 4. It even then, it wasn't a discussion like that. And I still gave people value. You know what I did while I was homeless? Traveled across the country. I stayed in weird cities. When I find cheap ass Airbnbs in cities and towns and shit where it's like, it's super cheap because nobody visits there. So, yeah, when you niggas come around and y'all niggas like, y'all ready to crash out for this shit. Well, so am I. And, y'all got bad luck. Y'all ran into a nigga that just so happened to be prepared for shit like this, who's gone through issues of these types and learned the law.
that kept him relevant versus any other athlete, and how you as an influencer can do something different. The fat Jewish at this event spoke about how it was so important to build other streams of income because he knew he wouldn't stay relevant forever, whether it was because of the platform shutting down or him just not wanting to do it. He built all these different income streams, which is something that Shaq did as well. Shaq owns like a bunch of restaurants and does all kinds of different things.
Shaq don't count. Shaq doesn't do anything. Now that's the thing. What does Shaq love to do? Can somebody tell me? Shaq is just a greedy ass nigga addicted to money. Shaq's trying to see how much money he can make ever. Like, he's just addicted to money. Shaq don't love anything. I don't even think the nigga love basketball. Shaq didn't take basketball serious like that. Yeah, exactly, Sigma. That might be the only thing. Eat. That might be it. Like, same thing with Magic. What does Magic love? Money. Some of y'all niggas just love money. Think about it. Some of these niggas makes hundreds of millions of dollars, and then as soon as they retire, they gotta have a podcast and they gotta try to work on. Bro, Draymond ain't even retired yet, already trying to transition to TNT, and I'm just like, that's why that nigga stopped talking shit about LeBron so he can get a job after. I'm like, that's why Kobe couldn't stand him. Because Kobe knew how lazy that nigga was. Shaq, there were certain games where you couldn't even be in the clutch because of your free throw shooting ass. Shaq was just bigger than everybody. And which that's the shit that kills me about when they try to say that shit about Wilt Chamberlain. But I'm like, maybe Wilt Chamberlain didn't score that 100 points. Maybe he did. But we've seen enough film and shit on Wilt Chamberlain. No, that nigga was a real athlete. He was actually really gifted at basketball. Shaq was just bigger than everybody. Magic loved basketball. But post-basketball, what does Magic love? I don't know. I never thought I'd see Magic Johnson away from the game of basketball as long as he's been. That shit in LA turned him sour. I mean, that nigga popped up out of nowhere and quit. I was like, what the fuck? That press conference just wasn't even some regular Magic shit. But I'm trying to understand what the fuck, like, Shaq, like, some of these people, like, I respect it when you do something you love after. Like, wrestlers do that shit a lot because wrestlers know what it's like to, hey, I'm hot today, I cannot be hot tomorrow. So, like, a lot of them have side businesses and shit like that. Like, did you know that Brock Lesnar's, like, he has a butcher business? Yeah, Magic's a businessman, but businessmen don't love it. They love the money. Magic don't love the Dodgers like that. He love the money. Man, that was a crazy time when Magic Johnson had to retire. Magic Johnson was my favorite player. Like, it was Reggie Miller, but like, I had people that I felt like I could play like. I wasn't the best at shooting when I was young, but I could pass the ball like Magic in a lot of ways. I mean, I can show you proof of it. Really good at dribbling and passing balls because I mimicked my dribbling after Tim Hardaway, and I mimicked all the passing after fucking Magic because Magic was doing shit still to this day. I can't believe a motherfucker would run on the break and do.
Was to keep that income coming. When you get a lot of money coming towards you, whether it's working your 9 to 5, whether it's being a famous athlete or an influencer, it's very common that something occurs called lifestyle creep. That's where you start getting the G classes, the mansions, you upgrade your car, you upgrade your apartment, you upgrade your wardrobe, you upgrade all these different things. No matter what the scale is, you're upgrading. But when you upgrade like that, you're setting a certain standard for yourself, which means that you're either change your desk to continue working your 9 to 5, or that like 67%, I think it is, of NBA players that retire within 2 years go broke because you weren't managing your money well along the way. You were expecting these certain calibers of lifestyle, but you weren't investing money to make sure that that stayed with you long term. And that's why if I was an athlete or if I was an influencer, if I was any of these things, I'd be making sure to have like a panel of people helping me manage my money if I didn't know what I was doing, and be investing like over 80% of my income, because I know in my head that this is fleeting. That's why I think most people will end up.
I mean, it makes sense because it's not the same thing as taking 80% of your money and going to the casino. If you put 80% of your money, people, whenever you talk about sure things, people think stock tip, a bet on a game. No, sure things is like what I mentioned earlier: vending machines, laundromat. These are sure things. And you can keep the overhead low. You can literally have one person running a fucking laundromat at a time. It's a laundromat. If the shit get jammed, fix it. If not, put it just out of order sign on it. Keep the floors clean. If you put 80% of your shit in that shit's going to come back. But except when it comes back, it's still printing after it comes back.
Going broke because they're not doing that.
Thank you guys so much for all of your amazing support on my videos and for always watching my new uploads, because without you guys, I wouldn't have been able to turn my YouTube channel into my full-time job. And you guys allowed me to not crash and burn after quitting my toxic job that I worked for over 11 years. And that's a whole nother video. But I'm so extremely grateful for you guys blowing up my channel just weeks after I told my old boss to kick rocks. And I really wouldn't change what I said, but and when I quit my job, my channel wasn't even making $1 per day, so but I still had to stand on business, and I
Oh nigga, I don't want to read comments, nigga. Let's get back to the shit.
Live, where viewers pay money to send TikTokers filters.
How to TikTok. What are live GIFs? Thank you for your follow-up question. So those little characters that you see pop up on your screen when you are live.
Nigga, Kobe Bryant is dead, Magic's still alive. And you have to really been alive when that Magic shit happened for that shit to really hit like that. Like, Kobe came and went since that shit. That was 92. Kobe got drafted in 96, nigga. Like, that shit crazy. But what's 25 bands? What's 25 bands on a vending machine? Which I know ways you can get that actually lower than that. But what's 25,000 on the vending machine if you making 40 bands a month? Your overhead shouldn't already be so high to where you take 25,000 out of 40 and you hurting that month. You see, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's where it get weird to me. Where it's like, if you up 40,000 in 1 month, you should have went and took 25,000 and put it on something that was gonna make some more money. Our ride is a 2013 Honda Elantra with almost 60,000 miles. Y'all have never taken that motherfucker out of state. Nigga, we got like 180,000 miles on the big body Jetta, nigga.
are actually gifts that people are sending you. People can purchase coins from TikTok and use those coins towards sending gifts to the live host. After you're live, it'll tell you that you received rewards. Those rewards are from the gifts that people send you. There are tons of different gifts, and they all equal a different amount of money. Some are 1 cent, they go all the way up to like $300, $400. I've never gotten one of those, but it does vary, and you'll see them. They're kind of fun to see, but it's just a way for people to support a live host and for the host to monetize on this app. So that 32 cents that it said that you earned can actually be turned into real cash, and it can be transferred into your PayPal account. Like I said, it's just another way to monetize. A lot of people like myself will turn some of their earnings into coins to give other people gifts. It's just a fun way to support. Sending gifts in a live also helps boost out the person's live. It gives them rankings. You can rank up and get a higher ranking status based on the
See, that's why I hate TikTok. Oh, that shit's weird. Over here, it's way more simplistic. Y'all be whining about the algorithm over here, but it's like, yeah, the algorithm can get fucked up on your shit in a lot of ways. But if it ain't your fault, then you can sue somebody over it. Like, that's part of the shit now. Like, I was in the algo jumping, and Jed didn't like that shit. I was averaging, what was we averaging, y'all? Like 400-500 viewers a night, legit. Video uploads was getting 25,000-30,000 views, and this was all organic. Like, the shit with Dalton that made me laugh was people try to make it seem like I went and hunted out Dalton, when it was like, man, everybody that was here could tell you that, nah, it was just another story that we was looking at, and then y'all showed up. Then y'all showed up, and then y'all start coming being a part of it, which was cool, you know what I mean? But, you know, 20, 30,000, all this shit, and it was like y'all turned the lights completely off for 3 months and laughed, and then got my other channel shut down. All of my channels was terminated for 2 weeks. But Jed to tell you, if I really had any mental anguish, then I would have never said that when I came back.
The amount of gifts that you receive. So there are several different ways that gifts are beneficial, not just monetizing. But yeah, ultimately,
Me
it's
neither,
just a way
Raven.
for people to support you and help you monetize.
Biggest gift you've ever gotten on live?
So the biggest gift I've ever got on live is a Pegasus.
Oh, nigga, you gay.
And it's 50,000 coins, which costs the gifter $500 to send, and you get $250 out of it.
So just so y'all know, that be the main reason people have Cash App. It's not that bad on YouTube. Some people be saying it's 40%. I don't think it's that much. I think it'd be more like 20%. But that's why people be like, Cash App, bro. That's why the $20 goal is Cash App, and the shit's only. It's because, like, well, it's only $20, so we want to get that whole $20. Which, if you don't have, like, a card or something to transfer to, like, bro, that'll cost you. It don't be much like that, but, you know, it's taxes coming and going. I think it depends on the rate, because I promise some months it be as low as like 20% that they take out of like the super chats. So it don't, you know, it don't always be hard like that. But at the same time, I don't be hard on my analytics like that either, because I don't care. I don't care. I know how to make quality content for my people, and I know how to attract people that like being with my people. Like, do I look at the numbers from time to time? Do I look at I'll look more at what a video upload to get more than I will a live stream. My live stream, like, it comes up on the screen like right when I sign off. That's all I know. I don't even, you know, I don't come back and be like, oh, I got blah, blah, blah since then, or no shit. There's been times where I've had to go look, where I'm like, why the fuck is my phone? Why am I getting alerted so much? And it's like a video start taking off. And it's like a bunch of comments and shit. That's normally how I find out. But some motherfuckers obsess over every second of a video because they seen that Mr. Beast has it where it's scientifically proven that if you put all these jump cuts here, you keep everybody hooked. I'm like, man, I just want to do me. I want to try to make enough of a living to where it's cool that I can just come on the air and do me. It doesn't have to be all this extra shit.
It's also a level 50.
It's a level. It's an exclusive.
Give us like, if I was gonna give a motherfucker $500, I'm giving them $500. I'm not filtering it through these apps for what?
An exclusive gift. But
that's just me though. That's my opinion.
Like people and gifters in the app will literally send like $500 gifts, and you'll get like $250 out of it. So like, there's so much opportunity on live.
Get a rose, get a rose, get a rose.
Oh my lord, not Ash Trevino.
Get the roses, you guys. Get the roses, get the roses, get the roses. Oh my god. Guys, I need 2 people to send daddy lines. If you could send a daddy line or a freaking uni, you guys.
Like, this is weird. When I be watching them sit on TikTok do this shit be weird to me. Like, even some of the battles are lazy. I've seen some TikTok battles that can be fun. Which TikTok battles have I seen that could be fun? Where, like, I've seen 2 people sit on live and they take turns playing songs. And, like, whatever song, and then it's like, who played the songs that got the people to give the most gifts? That at least makes sense. Where it's like, there is some level of talent involved. You're trying to curate and get people blah, blah, blah. This shit, when you just sit on the screen begging people to send you these gifts, is crazy. I couldn't see myself sitting here for like an hour going, send a super chat, hit the membership, hit the membership link. We trying to get to 100. We trying to get to 100 so we can launch. Hit the membership. All right, give a super chat. Even if y'all was doing it at the rate I was saying it, that shit would get old to me quick. It's boring. I'm looking for that. Instead of just being uber rich, I'm looking for that perfect balance of working and making it as less like work as possible. When I was DJing, bro, to get done DJing and a motherfucker hand you like $500, $600, $700 in cash, you felt like you was stealing, man, because it's like you just had fun like a motherfucker. People sending you free drinks, bitches jocking you, niggas jocking you. Oh, and then at the end you get paid for all this. Crazy. So podcasting has brought that love back where it's like I get to sit here and talk how I want, when I want, saying what I want. I don't ever have to worry about being called to the principal office. And then I get paid. So it don't even matter how much. To get paid doing anything you love is crazy.
I need somebody sniping her right now. Can we get 20 people to send 1 galaxy, you guys? 20 people to send 1 galaxy or 2 interstellars. We will literally catch up to them, you guys. Everybody double tapping right now. Joel, thank you, baby.
There's also this entire thing called TikTok live battles where TikTokers will be like, tap the screen, we need to win. But tap the screen is just code for send me money. It's literally just ridiculous because they act like they're trying to win something, but the only person that's winning is them and the viewers are just like throwing money at them.
No. Jabbers! Wyatt! Delilah with 9 roses, 10 roses. Elijah! Exul and Aisha, thank you, Elijah. Jabbers with 24 let 'em cooks. Beef omelet, beef meat omelet. Wyatt!
Let's go, lovely people. Keep tapping that fucking screen, guys. Keep tapping that fucking screen. Come on, let's not let this slip, guys. Cheers to the follow there, Sam. Come on.
I can't see. I'd have been left out of there. Like, I guess my brain is just wired different. This doesn't make me want to stay to see what happens. Like, watching this shit, I'm not sitting there like, man, I gotta see what happens. I feel like it's already happened.
Have you heard the horrible news today? 6 dead in public. Cheers for the ice cream there, Sam!
Nigga, no. Nah, hell no. Okay, that nigga said it was a parody. Okay, oh my God. I was like, no, this nigga didn't talk about people dying. And then cheer the galaxy, nigga.
You heard the horrible news today. 6 dead in public. Cheers for the ice cream there, Sam! Come on, good vibes only, people. Let's win this battle. Keep tapping the screen there, guys. It's been a while since we've had a gift. My father's been rushed to hospital today. It doesn't look like he's gonna... Dan, thanks for the galaxy. Come on, guys, let's smash it. Keep tapping that screen. Come on, my lovely little butterflies. Let's get another gift in here. Cheers for the rose there, Samuel. Could we get something else, guys? Cheers for the rose there, Tom. It's been a while.
I remember when I watched somebody did basically like a YouTube documentary, if you will, like about these battles, just the battles themselves, and the shit is just like, I just don't get it.
Well, since we've had a big gift, guys. Cheers for another rose. Have you not got anything else than 1p in your bank? You poor, stingy, lazy sack of shit. Keep tapping that screen, lovely. Come on, cheers to the follow there, Sarah.
Let's go. Come on, y'all. Thank you, Juju, for the rose. Y'all, we have 400 people in here. Come on. Thank you, Allison, for the rose. Thank you, Allison. Thank you. It's nice to you, too. Y'all, once we get to 10,000 likes, I'm going to show y'all the next cologne I'm going to be wearing. Thank you, Juju, for the rose, y'all. Only Juju is sending gifts. There's 400 people in this live, and only 4 of y'all send gifts. Come on.
I just be wondering the IQ level of the people in these motherfuckers, bro. And I be like, when I see niggas on the internet like this, obviously, like I said, this one's apparently a parody one. But like, when you see people on here, like on the shit, it's like, do your people in real life, they can't know that you be doing this shit. They can't.
Y'all, we gotta pay rent. Come on. Come on, Juju.
Now let's see some crazy examples of e-begging, and these come from Twitch, TikTok Live, and just any platform where a content creator can get access to the ability to scream at their fans and demand money.
It doesn't really matter how much money you make or how much money you have. That's really the thing, because I'm not asking you for a large financial contribution. If it costs $20 to sub, $20 is quite a bit of money. $20 is you can get a full meal for $20. And the difference of $20 and eating a meal is in that $20. Like, that's where it is. But a sub is $5. At maximum, in whatever your currency is, it's maybe $10. And it doesn't matter how broke you are. If you have time to watch Twitch, you have $10. True.
I ain't never understood these speeches. Like, if I was gonna donate to you, bro, this speech wasn't it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Truly. If you don't have $10, you probably don't have time to watch Twitch because you should be working. You should be trying to earn money. It's not a ton. It's not.
What if I'm at work today, but I'm just broke?
Like a ton of money. So being like, I'm broke, I can't afford to sub, that doesn't really track. What you mean to say is, I'm so irresponsible with my money, I can't support the entertainment that I enjoy.
I mean, this is some shameful shit.
That's what that is. I'm unemployed, so basically all my money goes to bills and food, or I would support you. Yeah.
I'd have been hung up on this whole.
It's $5. It's really like no one's gonna convince me that what I'm saying is so rude or so unacceptable or so outrageous.
I know, that's why you said it. That's exactly why you said this shit. Cause there's everybody around you know that ain't nobody talking. Why? Cause you got on some thigh-high stockings with a little short dress with your shoulders out. That's supposed to make me want to give you $5, bitch. Thirst trapping hoes. And then thirst trapping hoes mad when they find out they actually basic.
It just simply isn't. It's $5. It doesn't cost you.
That's what I'm saying. Nano gummies and them motherfuckers kick in within 15 minutes. I'd rather have them for sure.
That much to sub. And it's very, very wonderful because it allows streamers to continue supporting their communities with content. That's all. You're here right now because you've seen a clip of me and you're very angry about what I said in that clip.
Nah, don't try to make yourself the victim already. I ain't angry like that. Not how you trying to frame this shit. Look at the outfit she got on now. You see how the outfit changed when they trying to get the sympathy, motherfucker? You see how quick look how quick the outfit changed. I don't give a fuck. Give me money. Okay, you guys took me out of context. Give me the money. Out of context. She done took the makeup off and everything, nigga. Like, stop playing, bro. Like, yeah, thank you. Who's angry? I ain't mad. You kept it a buck type of bitch you are. I can't be mad at that. Thank you for keeping it G.
Because you've seen a clip of me and you're very angry about what I said in that clip. And you're justified in your anger. What I said was tone deaf.
Nigga, this is tone deaf. You being tone deaf right now.
Insensitive and stupid. And I recognize that. I recognize that there is no context that I can give that would excuse what I said, so I won't. I can only own what I said, and I will. The clip that you saw does not represent my true feelings.
Bitch, are you for real?
I've streamed for hundreds of hours, and I've said, support communities after you support yourself first. Subscribe if you have the disposable income to do so. But
no, you said if a nigga didn't have it, he was mad, irresponsible. Oh, you got it. Go ahead.
In that clip, I expressed opinions that I do not hold at all.
Right.
I said things that I don't mean,
right,
and they were vile. I recognize that.
Cool.
What I said was wrong in any context, but especially in the context of a global pandemic. It was very callous and inappropriate. I know that you've lost jobs. I know that you're afraid for your own security, and I know that what I said...
Yeah, that's why she can't keep looking at the cameras, because she's clearly reading this.
...was incredibly hurtful and wrong. And I take responsibility for it. I won't try to make excuses, and I won't deny that what I said was awful. I want to talk to you. I want to hear your voices. I want to answer the questions that you have. And I want to be able to do it in the most responsible way possible.
Whole speech about how I need subs and to keep the stream going if you like the content, blah, blah, blah. How that results in 0 subs. There are regulars here. $5 a month.
Down bad.
How do you have hours of time to watch me and not...
I'm at work, bitch. Did you not know that that's where most people do this? That's where most of the people are streaming from. Like, some of y'all have been in here with people that have missed less shows than you, but they be working and shit. They don't really have time to be in the chat. And that's not saying everybody in the chat, they don't have time. But like, when you make it like, when you start saying shit like, how do you have time? Like, if you got long form content, bro, people love long form content. It helps them get through shifts and shit. It helps people when I found out a lot of people would listen through shifts. If you get hurt or some shit like that and you laid up, people like having long form content to help get through that. It feels like something to do. You know, LNC turns into something to do when you can't do nothing. Some people can't do anything. It's like, I sit here and watch you because I can't do shit. Now you mad at me over that?
Not $5. I don't know. What are you doing with your life where you have hours of time to watch Twitch and not $5 to provide for the content that you're watching? Because it's like people just really they really don't respect me as a content creator.
I wonder why.
Barbara. Like, how are you consuming this free entertainment? Like, how do you think free entertainment is available to you? It's because other people actually provide money so you can be a cheap ass.
I'm losing my motherfucking mind, man.
That's it. Other people provide money because they're generous and they see like a thing that they want to support, a form of entertainment they want to support, and then you leech. But that's the reality of it, period. Period. If you're watching Twitch as a non-donating, non-sub, you are leeching. Does that mean that you should feel bad about it? I don't know. But the reality is that you are leeching.
Astravino, another one. She the worst. Hold up right quick. As we were.
What's wrong? I'm so tired. Like, I'm sleepy. Like, if I didn't have to get on, I wouldn't get on right now. I am so tired. I'm literally so sleepy.
Y'all niggas be so fucking lazy, bro. Y'all niggas be so lazy.
And it just feels good to, like, honestly be off of TikTok. Thank you for the...
That's love, Avery.
Corgi, babe. What gifts do I need? I need the Flying Jets, work hard, play hard. I need the Party On and On, the Daddy Line, and the Universe. Those are the only 5 I need this week.
An entitled influencer
like
that went insanely viral for recently turning into an e-beggar is this next TikToker with 5.9 million TikTok followers who demanded an invite to the 2025 Super Bowl. And for context, she's a teacher and she got her fame on TikTok by posting mukbang videos at school like this.
All right, we've got today's school lunch.
Oh my God, I forgot about this chick. Remember we reported on this chick?
And today we have spaghetti and meat sauce. The struggle is so real when trying to eat pasta with a spork, but I made it work the best I could. We have not had spaghetti with meat sauce in so long. I honestly don't remember the last time we had it, but it is a really underrated meal because they also serve garlic bread with it, and that's probably my favorite part. I love dipping the garlic bread in the sauce. It's delicious. I was a little unsure about these steamed carrots. They were looking a little wet, and I was right. They weren't my favorite. I'd rather have a roasted carrot, if I'm being honest. And then I had a little ranch salad, and that's it for today.
She also posts food videos outside of school like crumble cookie taste tests. Before we talk about Noelle's recent insane entitlement,
I forgot all about this bitch, bro. Oh God. If you ain't seen this chick, get ready to laugh your ass off.
I also want to talk about her 2023 Subway controversy. And this got everybody on TikTok extremely angry. Basically, Noelle ordered Subway for her break, got the wrong stuff on her sandwich, crashed out on TikTok, and bashed the Subway and demanded a Subway sponsorship.
All right, we've got today's.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Oh shit.
Lunch at school. I got a wrap this time though, just to kind of switch it up. She's thick today. You're kidding me. Are you kidding me? I asked for no tomatoes and no cucumbers, and what do they give me? Tomatoes and cucumbers. I'm literally probably one of their most loyal customers. And they do this to me. Cheers. I didn't put mayo on it either. First of all, Subway, it is a crime that you have not sponsored me yet because I literally eat Subway every single week and I videotape it every single week.
Well, did you ever reach out to Subway, you know, the professional way, and let them know about the amount of views that you have on your channel? You know, that's all you had to do, and they would have gave you that. But then again, why the fuck would you want to be sponsored by, never mind, the shit that some of y'all niggas want, y'all don't even know what it mean. You wanna sell Subway sandwiches? All right then, man.
Second of all, you messed up my order, completely messed it up, didn't put on my condiments, put on tomatoes and cucumbers.
Well, let me ask this question. Where the fuck were you at when they was making the sandwich? Have you not been to Subway before? Where the fuck were you at? Or are you trying to tell me this was an online order so you just assumed it was right? This better have been an online order, because if you telling me you went in there and you walked down that damn glass case and let them fuck your sandwich up without paying attention, that's your fault.
When I asked for them to be taken off, and now, I mean, I don't even want to eat this. Like, this isn't even good anymore. How can you do this to me?
Bitch, it's a Subway sandwich.
Seriously, this is messed up.
Then the Subway worker that made the sandwich came on TikTok to defend herself and share her side of the story.
What?
You're kidding me. Are you kidding?
Hey, so I
Bro, this bitch had me rolling.
made this. That's what was on the receipt. I know that's not what you usually order because you order a lot. Okay, so I usually have an idea of what you're ordering. And when I got your receipt, I was like, this is not usually what she orders. Given I should have called you, I should have called the number on your receipt. But
That's not your job.
with Subway receipts, we just make whatever's on the receipt. So I thought, oh, maybe she's switching it up today. But it just tells us what's on there. Must have been a problem with the app. Our app sucks. But I just make what's on the receipt and I put it on the shelf. I'm sorry.
And then Noelle finally apologized and admitted that it was all her fault.
Let's talk about the elephant, or in this case, the big sandwich in the room. I didn't double check my order before placing it. I was in a rush trying to order it, and I think I clicked something wrong, or it glitched or something, and my special instructions got wiped out and reset. And I just didn't realize it before I placed the order. I was so excited to eat it. I was so hungry. So when I opened my meal and realized that it wasn't what I thought I ordered, I was bummed. But I also took the opportunity to make it overly dramatic, and it just wasn't funny like I thought it would be. I made the wrong judgment call there. Although it may have come across differently, there's no negativity targeted towards any of the Subway employees. I see them once or twice a week. They are all super nice. I went in today to apologize to all of them, including the one who made the sandwich, and just to tell them that I seriously appreciate everything they do and all of their hard work. They're one of only 2 fast food chains in this town.
Nigga said her head is the shape of a football.
So I just wanted to let them know that they're very appreciated.
Fast forward to 2025, Noelle started posting a lot of entitled videos showing her misplaced anger at the end of January 2025. Obviously, I don't know why Noelle posted this video, but I would guess that right before filming this, she found out that other TikTokers with 6 million followers were a lot richer than her, or were making like tens of thousands of dollars per sponsored TikTok video or something. But honestly, TikTokers who get that money are probably in the makeup niche or beauty niche and make that kind of content, not school lunch mukbangs. And I'm not trying to be rude or anything or knock her content style, but I'm just being honest.
At this point, like, I don't know what TikTok wants from me. I'm not.
This bitch is at school, bro. Y'all niggas be so addicted to Matrix. Even when y'all be winning, it don't be enough. We need more views, more views, more views.
Not sure why my video.
Yeah, she reminds me just of exactly that. She definitely reminds me of her.
I love you. I'm sorry I said I love you.
Videos aren't being pushed out. Like, if you're seeing this, can you let me know? Because yesterday I posted a few videos and over the course of like 4 or 5 hours, they didn't even get 1,000 likes. I have almost 6 million followers. So clearly my videos are not reaching my audience. I'm not sure why. I don't know if it's because like people don't really care about teachers anymore, if I'm not aesthetic enough, if I'm not cool enough, if I'm not sure.
All of the above. I would go for all of the above.
Or what I'm doing wrong. Clearly there's something. I've tried
They don't.
so many new types of videos. I've tried vlogs, I've tried skits, I've, done my good old school lunches. Like, what do you want from me, TikTok?
Be good at it.
Why won't you push my videos out? It's like once in a blue moon do my videos go viral or get pushed out at all.
Well, there's some people, once in a blue moon, that never happens. So be happy. You get that blue moon. Some people don't even get the blue moon, bitch.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I've looked at creator insights, whatever that is.
Right. There's so many female teachers who content go crazy. And they don't have to be thirst trapping either.
Tried those and doesn't work. I don't know what's going on. Like, the algorithm is not working in my favor.
I guess not.
It's not on my side anymore, and I don't know why, and it's really frustrating, and it's kind of been this way for like months. Let me know if you have any suggestions.
Noelle has
I do. Get better.
deleted a lot of her most controversial TikTok videos from February 2025, and you can't find them on TikTok. So this is speculation on my part, but I feel like she might have mass reported the videos and anybody talking about the videos, because you literally cannot find anything about it on TikTok. But you
Bet I found that shit.
know that it was a big controversy on TikTok, because even to this day in her comment section, everybody is talking about these next videos that I'm gonna show. But one of my favorite YouTubers, Kiki Chanel, reacted to Noelle's videos on her channel before she deleted them. So let's see what Noelle had to say about her not having any sponsorships, not having free stuff for her bachelorette party, and not being invited to the Super Bowl.
She also has 1.37 million subscribers on YouTube as well. So she's on multiple platforms and she's got a
Oh, this is my girl right here. I'll be watching her.
huge following.
Matter of fact, I think her video is the one that we went over. I think her video is the one that we went over, as a matter of fact.
On all of these different platforms. This is somebody who's making a ton of cash on social media. So you can imagine everyone's surprise when she got on her TikTok the other day and begged brands to send her free stuff for her bachelorette party.
If you are from a brand, any
Oh my goodness. I forgot it got so much worse.
brand, and you are coming across this video, I beg you to please watch.
A brand, any brand. She doesn't care. Any brand, guys.
I doubt this will get any traction.
I mean, talk about whoring yourself out.
But I'm just going to try because I am planning my bachelorette weekend. It's coming up in a couple months and I'm so freaking excited. And I'm not gonna tell all y'all exactly where I'm going yet, but I will say we are going to the beach because I love the beach. And I'm working on putting some gifts together for all of my guests, my best friends in the world that are so graciously coming on this trip with me and spending money to be with me. And the way I view this trip is, yes, it's my bachelorette, but like, I view it more as like I'm thanking my friends for walking into my life.
You guys, I'm so
Nigga, what? First of all, this is how stupid she is. She don't have to do this online. She has a big enough following to where she could have just hit specific people and been like, hey, gift bag, I'll make sure to do some content showing your product, blah, 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 blah. That's all she had to do. This getting on the air and publicly whoring yourself out is just, this turns brands off.
Sorry, I don't know if I'll ever get over the fact that someone who has this many followers is getting on here and begging for free stuff. She can pay for it her damn self. Okay? This is
Literally.
insane.
And changing my life for the better, being my inspiration, being my motivation, and just being such great friends to me. So this trip is really a thank you to them because they're spending money to be with me.
It's a thank you to them, but I can't be bothered to buy them stuff with my own money. You can't make it up.
Some of them are in my wedding, and I just love them all so much. So I want to give them the best weekend ever. Everything that my maid of honor, my sister, and I are planning, like, we are keeping everybody, the whole group in mind. Like, it's not just only what I want to do. It's like things that, yes, that I would like to do, but that I also think the group would like to do as well. Really want their gifts to be amazing. My sister and I have already decided on some things we want to try to give them. But if there's any brands out there that want to take part in some gifting, and I've obviously I will post all about you and love you forever and support you forever.
I will post about you and love you forever and support you forever. So let me just get this straight. This is just purely from a viewer's perspective, okay? Why would you ever trust this person's endorsement of a product when they've explicitly said, I don't care what brand it is, I will support.
Literally, she telling you straight up, hey nigga, I will do anything. I don't give a fuck what brand it is. Whatever you want me to sell, I'll sell it.
You in perpetuity. Who says that? No matter what this brand does in the future, I will support you because you sent me free stuff. Where's the integrity here in saying this? We can't be.
That's why they like you to be like that, but you can't be like that in public because then people don't want to buy the shit you selling. That's why you sell out behind closed doors.
Doing this, okay? This can't be happening anymore.
But just direct message me if you're interested or you have any ideas. I'm just so excited to thank my girls for sticking with me. So,
and she's not even asking for shit for the wedding. She wants them to give her bachelorette party participants gifts on her behalf because she's too cheap to buy these gifts herself.
Yeah.
So here were some of the comments. These are from her viewers. So it says 5.8 million followers and a full-time job. You pay for it, babes.
5 million. Almost 6.
Almost 400 likes on that comment. Exactly. These people have enough money. Asking for free stuff on top of that is straight up greed.
It ain't nothing else but greed.
This is a whole mess, okay? Getting up on here and talking like this and asking for free things. It's just insane. Somebody said, y'all are weird. We all know teachers are underpaid and overworked. Why wouldn't you want to help her get deals with brands? Once again, we cannot live in delusion, okay? All of us. If you have this many followers on social media, you are making a ton of money, okay?
Period.
By the way, I 100% agree. I think most people agree that teachers are underpaid and overworked. 100%. We agree on that. This is not one of them, okay? I would love to see teachers get free stuff from brands just for being teachers. Not to mention, she's not asking for her classroom. She's asking for her bachelorette party, okay? She's not asking for the students in her class. She's asking for her friends and her bridal party so they can go to the beach. This person can buy it themselves, okay? Let's step into reality. Once again, the haters are taking over my comment section, all because I tried to shoot my shot with brands so I could give back to my amazing friends on my batch. It's crazy.
Video I made yesterday definitely ruffled some feathers in the comments. Not really sure why. Not doing anything different than what most influencers and content creators do. I made a video where I just said, if you're a brand and you want me to promote your products or feature you on my social media platforms, DM me. I'm hosting a bachelorette at the beach and I'm making some gifts for my guests. If you want to be part of that, awesome, direct message me. The amount of comments in my comment section saying, I'm so embarrassing, I'm so desperate, why am I doing that? Why am I begging for sponsorships again? I'm not begging for sponsorships.
You literally were though.
I'm a brand, any brand, and you are coming across this video.
He could say that she faded. I swear I was thinking the same thing.
I
Like,
beg you
damn.
to please watch.
You're not begging? Is this really her? You know, is this just a one-time thing? Well, no. Actually, this does seem to be exactly like something that she would do because she's done it before many times. And this comment led me down a rabbit hole. So it says, it's the way you do it. Like how you begged a brand to send you to the Super Bowl. And then when your team lost, you posted a video saying, thank goodness I didn't go.
Nigga, what? So she be on some Jed shit. This bitch be getting mad and dirty deleting shit. Hell no. I'm pretty sure we reported on this bitch before Jed came around. This is too funny.
Which you deleted. Let's take a look at that now, shall we?
The fact that it is the third year in a row that the Chiefs, the Kansas City Chiefs, the city in which I live, the third year in a row that the Chiefs have made it to the Super Bowl, and I have not been invited by the Super Bowl, by the Chiefs.
Top tier delusion, nigga. This shit is definitely on the top shelf, nigga. Why the fuck? Kiki, I'm making the same face. Why the fuck would any of these people call you?
That the Chiefs, the Kansas City Chiefs, the city in which I live, the third year in a row that the Chiefs have made it to the Super Bowl, and I have not been invited by the Super Bowl, by the Chiefs, by any brands. Yeah, it feels personal at this point. It really does.
You think that you should be invited by the Super Bowl? By the Super Bowl. This is not
To do what? To eat school lunches on behalf of the Chiefs? Like, what do you do? Oh my goodness.
not a parody. This is not her being funny or facetious or anything
I believe this is her.
along those lines. No, she's 100% dead serious. And she goes, it's personal at this point that I have not been invited to the Super Bowl. Girl, do you think you're going to sit with Taylor Swift in her suite? What's
Pretty much
going on? If you want to go so bad, pay for it.
I go to the games. I post about going to the games.
By the way, she's posting evidence of herself at the games. This is how I know that this is not a prank. She had to go back and collect this.
I wear my Chiefs gear every single week on Fridays and sometimes on other days too. Sundays, obviously, as well. I don't know what else I have to do. I am such a huge fan. Ever since I have moved onto Kansas City soil, which I have been living in the Kansas/Kansas City area for almost 10 years now.
That ain't shit. You ain't been a Chiefs fan long enough to talk about seniority like that. See, you be talking about motherfuckers that's like 40, 50-year fans, 60-year fans, and season ticket holders. It'd be different if you could say you was a 10-year season ticket holder.
Ever since I moved here, I've been a Chiefs fan. Not only that, I've been a football fan my entire life.
Congratulations.
Girl, you in like half the country. The
Like, straight up.
caption says, please, if you're a brand and you want to work together, I would be more than, I don't know, happy, whatever.
Huge football fan. I watch 6 hours of football every single Sunday. Like,
Well, but Red Zone's 8 hours though. Red Zone's 8 hours, bitch, and that ain't including this London game if you get up early enough, or the Sunday night game. So, what's your point?
it is my life. I love it.
I've loved the Eagles since Cunningham. Shout out to my Eagles.
So much, and I post about it a lot. And so the fact that I haven't been invited, yeah, I'm heartbroken, especially when I get to see all of these amazing influencers who get invited every year and they have no connection to either team involved in the Super Bowl and sometimes no connection to football whatsoever.
Yeah, but like, NYX Cosmetics brought her to the Super Bowl, but she's been a beauty creator for like over a decade, so Noelle is just giving jealous. Man, sound like some hater shit. Like, she out there with the Eagles anyway, so You don't know what the Eagles did for her. You making it seem like the Chiefs did that. She out there in the middle of our confetti.
So here she is again, saying explicitly, these other influencers don't deserve it as much as I do. You've got
Facts.
internal problems that you've got to figure out, okay? Every person you see,
Straight
you
up,
think
Dom.
that person doesn't
Double
deserve
headed.
it. I do, because I have, 6 million followers on TikTok. First of all, who cares? This line of thinking is a real problem, okay? These other people that have no connection to these teams are going. Do you know that most people watch football? Do you know that most people would want to go to the Super Bowl? It's the most televised event. I'm at a loss for words.
Yeah, I want to be invited. So just take this as my application. Brands. I love to eat. I love to drink. I love everything.
You and everybody else.
I mean, this bitch is a sell out, nigga.
To eat and drink? Like, me too.
She ain't got no personality. You can't sell. It ain't like she's hot where she can sell stuff. Like, you ain't funny. Like, what is it that what are we bringing you for?
Where's my Super Bowl ticket? Why am I not sitting on the 50-yard line? This is beyond.
So that won't be an issue. So if you want to bring me to the Super Bowl in New Orleans this year, I am also a huge Chiefs fan. Like, you will not regret it. I promise. Yeah, it feels personal that I haven't been invited, honestly. It feels personal. I know it's not, but it feels that way. Go Chiefs.
Right.
These are the comments. And who are you? She comments back, the person whose video you took time out of your day to comment on.
Burn.
This is the problem with all of this, okay? This is the thing that I feel like is so important about discussing this. People who think that they are better than other people and that they deserve to do things in life over other people because they have followers, solely based on the fact that they have followers.
Nothing else. Nothing else.
One of the most disgusting trends that I've seen since the internet started is people thinking that they're above other people because of their followers. Clearly, that's what's happening here.
Okay, I want to talk about the fact that anytime I post a video, anything relating to wanting to go on a brand trip or wanting to work with a brand, and people comment things like, "You're so thirsty, what are you doing? Like, this is so embarrassing for you."
Well, why won't you listen to them? Because it is. And brands, that's why they not fucking with you.
And why is it that you're saying that? Because when other influencers do that, it's totally fine.
No, it's not.
No, it's
and they're
thank
saying
you.
that
Like, who the fuck told you that? No, it's not.
because they're your followers and they don't like what you're doing.
Do you know how many big creators that I have seen complain about not getting to go on a Tarte trip, and then the next Tarte trip they're literally on it?
Here's the Tarte trip thing again. We're bringing it up again. This girl.
Why would anybody send your ass on a makeup trip? Like, does she really think she bad like that? Where makeup brands should be reaching out to this plain Jane motherfucker?
Really wants to go on a Tarte trip. Okay, guys, Tarte, please reach out already so we don't have to hear about it. It concerns me that she really genuinely thinks that throwing a tantrum is the way that she's going to get what she wants. And the comment that she's specifically replying to is the
Equals happening.
fact that they're like, who are you? Like, you don't have 5.8 million followers. She is co-signing that comment, okay? She's co-signing it by replying to it. Because she actually writes down here, shout out to this commenter for keeping things positive. So she's like, yeah, you know what? I do have 5.8 million followers. Girl, with great power comes great responsibility.
You would
Especially because you're a teacher and you're showing people that throwing a tantrum and begging for stuff and not buying it with your own damn money is the way to go about things. You should be ashamed.
Or like not complaining about being on a Tarte trip, but like wanting to go on one and expressing that in their videos, and then the next Tarte trip they were literally on it. I didn't see any negative comments on those videos. So why is it the negativity on me when I put forth legit evidence as to why I'm a huge Chiefs fan, why I would be so honored with the opportunity, and people are just saying I'm a pick-me? And first of all, thank you to this comment who Like, yeah, it's not even just the amount of followers. It's just the fact that, like, why can't I ask? Why can't I shoot my shot?
You are being a pick-me, though. You're literally explicitly saying other people don't deserve it and that they should pick you. Pick me. Choose me over them. I deserve it. You are being a pick-me. You're actually being the ultimate pick-me. I've actually never seen something so explicit. It is about the way that you're doing it as well. It's tacky. It's uncomfortable for other people to watch. It's inauthentic, okay? It's greedy. It's entitled. You're being extremely rude and snarky to anyone that gives you solid advice and gives you feedback about that. And you're also putting down other influencers as well. Who's to
Bars.
say that they don't deserve to go on these trips or get these things, and you do? It's weird.
Like, why not? Just like any other influencer. I see so many influencers do it every single day and nobody complains about it.
Yes, they do.
And then they end up getting what they want. They end up getting to work with those cool brands.
She says, I see people complaining about it and then they get what they want. That's all you need to hear.
So I don't see why it's such a problem for me. And you know what I think it is? It's because I'm a teacher and people hate teachers.
That's it. Yep, that's it.
I'm sorry, guys. Can we be real? Everybody loves teachers. No one says anything bad about teachers. Almost like a universal thought that everybody thinks teachers should be paid more. Everybody thinks teachers need more stuff and opportunities, and like they shouldn't have to pay for their stuff in their classrooms. Like, guys, just this is crazy to say it's because I'm a teacher. People love teachers. Okay, what are you talking about?
Like, I'm sorry, maybe that's cynical, but I'm convinced that that is why. Also, I don't live in New York. I don't live out east, Miami, Philly, New York. I don't live in LA. Like, I don't live in any of those cool cities. Maybe that's part of it. I don't know. But I don't see why I can't shoot my shot. I don't know why that's pick me. I'm just doing my best out here. But thank you to everybody just like this person who gave me such positive comments. And I'm sure the Chiefs will never respond. And I will probably be watching the Super Bowl from my couch as planned.
Yeah, you and 127 million people watch the game from your couch. Sorry, they're mad about literally having to do stuff that everybody else does.
That's okay. That's totally okay. I love you guys.
Maybe it's not the right time, but I do feel the need to bring up that she, in a now deleted post, said that she's thankful she didn't go to the Super Bowl because the Chiefs lost.
Jed level crash out. That's a Jed level crash out.
Yeah. I think a real fan would want to go no matter what.
What influencers like Noelle
A real fan really don't want to go to the team game just because of the risk.
need to realize is that just because you have millions of followers on a social media platform doesn't mean that you're entitled to anything. And if you're currently making a living online, just be grateful and remember that it could all go away tomorrow. And the craziest thing is that Noelle was demanding all of this after the entire temporary TikTok ban thing, where TikTokers were getting on their platforms and crying and extremely terrified that they're losing their entire livelihoods and everything that they had built for like the past 5 years. But right after the TikTok ban was lifted, then Noelle was demanding sponsorships and demanding everything and demanding more views. TikTok could easily be banned again, so everybody that's entitled on TikTok should just be grateful and save up the money that they're currently getting while they're still getting it. And if TikTok gets banned for real and TikTokers go to Instagram or YouTube begging their old followers to please find them and send them money, yeah, that's not gonna be okay either. I just feel like nobody
Well, that's why they can't do this. Like, YouTube is more content oriented.
should ever send content creators money just for no reason. Like when content creators put their cash apps in their bios, I just don't understand how they sleep at night and feel okay with that. Like that's literally just like going out on the sidewalk and just like putting your hand out and then literally being like, can you give me some money? Can you?
No, that's not what that is. If you actually providing the service, it's just a tip jar. Like if you actually doing content, you put your shit in the bio, especially if you don't really say it like that or whatever. That's just a tip jar, man. There's a big difference.
Give me some money? Can you give me some money? Like, how is that okay? I feel like all influencer e-begging can all be traced back to the fact that
She don't need no plastic surgery. She just needs to realize that she being fine, being a 10 just wasn't her life.
Influencers a lot of the times live beyond their means and refuse to have another job on the side to support their lifestyle. They want to drive a Lamborghini and only do TikTok as a job. Or they want to do TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and anything that is online and nothing that is in the real world. And the influencers that do that make Noelle look like a hero because at least Noelle is a teacher and is actually doing a good service to society by teaching kids. So I have to give her that. And you might
But do you want her teaching your damn kids?
be asking yourself, how could someone have hundreds of thousands or even millions of followers on social media, tons and tons of free PR constantly flooding up their doorstep, thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars per month, a diehard fan base that will support them for years and years to come, and not to sound like an MLM Zoom call, but genuine time freedom and financial freedom, and still want more money and more fame, more followers, more of this, more, and be completely ungrateful for what they have, and therefore
We need more resources.
go demanding money on TikTok Live from their fans that aren't even rich. Well, personally, I think we can break it down into 5 different reasons. Number 1 is that entitled influencers see other influencers who are way richer than them and have more followers than them, but are making the same exact content as them. And this leads them to not being content with what they have and feeling like they're entitled to more. And if they're unhinged and out of touch, this lack of contentment will turn into intense jealousy, anger, and frustration, and then so much frustration that they'll start screaming at their supporters for money and begging for money. Number 2, I feel like the longer that you're your own boss and the longer you're removed from normal society, you can lose touch with reality and forget what is acceptable behavior and what is not. And this is why we see so many people that make content for a living debating online saying that making content is harder than working a 9-to-5 job. And I just hate that dumb conversation when it's like streaming is harder than a 9-to-5 because it's mentally taxing, acting like other jobs aren't mentally taxing. Reason number
What the fuck are you talking about though? How do you know what live streaming is or not when you don't live stream? You're not even on camera. You going too far the other way.
3, why influencers can become so unhinged is that it's not hard at all to find out how much other content creators are getting. But also brands aren't innocent either, because brands encourage influencers to open PR on camera, and brands also encourage influencers to be pitted against each other. Tarte had an entire controversy when they sent some influencers amazing gifts and other influencers mediocre gifts. And free gifts, no matter what they are, should always be appreciated. But when Tarte sent some influencers Hermes Kelly bracelets that were $700 and then other influencers $30 nameplate necklaces, that was pretty crazy. And that was during the
Yeah, but there's levels to this shit. That doesn't automatically mean that the people who got maybe the people who got $30 did $30 worth of shit compared to the other Y'all be pocket watching, man.
When these influencers see their already rich peers getting Hermes from the same company that they're working with, and they're getting random necklaces, they might get really angry and entitled and start to demand Hermes.
Well, yeah.
Tarte also has a past of sending some influencers iPads and other influencers Cheez-Its and Sweet Tarts. That is just crazy. And the 4th reason why...
No, it's not. You're not going to send the nigga with 1,000 subscribers the same thing you're going to send a nigga with 1 million.
Already rich influencers start begging for more and more is that a lot of entitled influencers actually think that social media follower accounts are numerical representations of everyone's value as a human being. They actually have the twisted idea that if you don't have followers, you don't have any value and you don't matter in the world. And that's honestly just such an embarrassing outlook to have on life, especially when influencers go to events and then they get turned away by bouncers and they're like, you don't even know who I am. I have 1 million followers. And they're like, yeah, go away. You're not actually a model and you're not actually an actress. And
yeah, we don't know you, nigga. This is real life.
bye. And that leads me into reason number 5, which is out of touch entitled influencers think that they're equivalent to celebrities. And because they think that they're celebrities,
they really do, bro.
They want to cash in on the parasocial relationship between fans and celebrities. If a celebrity who is a known millionaire or billionaire put their Cash App in their bio, they'd probably get tens of thousands of dollars per second. All due to the parasocial relationship between them and their fans wanting to be noticed by them finally. And thankfully, most celebrities do not do that. But this phenomenon makes influencers who think they're celebrities,
right, because they can get more money out of their audience than just some fucking rinky-dink Cash Apps. They get big products for that.
feel like there's nothing wrong with taking advantage of their followers who want to be noticed by them. They're like, if they want to be noticed by me, then they can be noticed by me. It's not my fault they send me $10,000 on my Cash App. All I did was put the Cash App in my bio. In my opinion, celebrities are celebrities because they actually have talent, and some celebrities are not talented, but we're just talking about talented celebrities right now, like for example, like Whitney Houston. But the talent can be singing, acting, modeling, being a really funny comedian, dancing, being a talented director, animator, filmmaker, etc. And people spend their hard-earned money to go to concerts and go to the movie theater because they're watching talented people. But influencers are not celebrities. Most influencers just get free products in the mail and film themselves opening the products and using the products.
And some don't even get that.
And for me, I literally just turn on a microphone and just yap, and I would not say that's a talent. That's literally, I just came out of the womb yapping, and now I'm just yapping.
Well, why would you sell yourself so short? I wonder. You don't even think you have talent, nigga. You talking this video out? Oh, okay, cool. Some more video.
TikTok Live or else.
I'm sorry, but the UBC course and the roadmap course are, in my opinion, very much veering on scam or like MLM. I've seen so many women on this app being like, do you want to get into digital marketing? Digital marketing this, digital marketing that. And then they bring up the UBC or roadmap course. And when we get down to the brass tacks of it all, they're selling you a course that will teach you how to sell that course to other people to teach those people how to sell a course on how
Scam likely.
how to sell a course on how to sell a course to you see what I'm going. And while yes, you could technically take these courses and apply them to other digital products, that's not where people are making most of their money. They're making their money by selling this $500 course to then sell the $500 course to then sell the $500. I actually have my degree in digital marketing, and if I'm being completely honest, you can learn everything you need to learn on like YouTube or TikTok, so many different ways. And at the end of the day, these courses are very much veering on predatory because they very much go for the stay-at-home mom who barely has that $500, but they're being sold this hope that they're going to be able to make all this money online. And most people are not going to make money, similar to most MLMs. You know, the other thing I've noticed is it's very culty. Like, I will not be shocked if I have loads of UBC girlies in my comments defending it and telling me that you can use it for all these other things. But if you're genuinely looking to get into digital marketing, 1, go to YouTube. 2, reach out to people like me. Genuinely, if you have questions about how you can promote your product or your business, DM me. I will help you for free. Find a mentor. But buying a course that's going to teach you how to sell a course is not it, because
that ain't it, Chief.
They're just building their own business, not trying to help you. Hope this helps.
So I pissed a lot of people off with my last video talking about the schemes and scams in Atlanta. Today I'm going to tell you the courses that you do not need to spend money on in 2024 or ever. Now, this is someone who has spent thousands of dollars on courses, so you can
It took you thousands of dollars to realize this?
trust me or you don't have to. So number 1, digital marketing. To me, it's giving MLM pyramid type vibes. Now, before y'all beat me up, I'm not saying that these people are not making money from digital marketing. That's not my point. What I'm saying is it's another trendy business to me that promotes more lifestyle marketing to get people to buy the course that they're selling. All right. Number 2, Airbnb and Turo. I'm not saying to not do the business. What I'm saying is that's not something that you really need to spend hundreds of dollars to learn. And I also don't feel like it's really worth it. That's just my opinion. Especially in Atlanta, where I feel that it's just too oversaturated. As an ex-Turo host, I could say for me personally, did I make money? Yes. Was it worth it? No. And I'll talk more about that later. But then number 3, any course that's telling you how to be a content creator, you can't teach people that. When I see people selling courses on how to be a YouTuber and how to be a TikToker and how... it makes me cringe. It's not anything you can teach. You just gotta do it, and you gotta post, and you gotta be consistent, and you have to be creative and original. That's it. You can't teach that. I'm telling you, do not waste your money on that.
So people keep asking me if I have a course. I do not have a course. I'm not gonna sell no.
Ain't nobody asked you if you had a damn course. You don't look like anybody I would ever ask if they had a course. But that could just be me.
Course. I don't want to create a course. I don't want there to be any sort of financial barriers between the information I have to give to people and their willingness to be able to afford it. Like that, hell nah. Hell no. No. I'm not putting a paywall on my brain. Damn. Hell no. I'll do that for businesses and corporations who get all sorts of, tax breaks, funding, all that kind of who are paying CEOs a fortune. Hell yeah, I'm about to charge you. But an individual person who goes to work every single day, who's just trying to pay their bills for real, who's just trying to level up in life, you think I'm about to charge you? No, I'm not. No. If I gotta block an hour of my schedule, then yes, I gotta charge.
That's it?
Because that's too much of my time. But anything less than
too much.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
It was also so crazy because related to the online course thing, the other day I came across this next video on my For You page. At first, it just seems like a guy telling women how to know if they're prettier than they think they are. But once you watch the video to the end, you'll realize that the whole time he was just trying to trap the women watching into buying his online course. And the online course supposedly tells you how to make like $400,000 a month or something.
Ladies, this is 3 signs you're pretty. You literally just don't know. I'm telling you, society nowadays do not tell pretty girls they're pretty, and they don't know, okay? So I'm going to put you on just in case you might be, okay? So if you're 2 or 3, these are good. The first one is people silently admire you. Bro, if people do not compliment you in person, if people do not say compliments to you ever, even on social media, it's because they already think you know and they secretly admire you, okay?
Nigga, what? Nigga, what?
If you see a person with a very nice car, you're probably not going to walk up and say nice car because you think they already know. That's how society is nowadays. They think you already know, so they silently admire you, and they literally just watch you on social media. If you want to put this to the test and see who's watching, press the share and scroll over here, Instagram direct. It'll pop up like a list of people. Y'all thought I was capping thing, you found out it worked. You're like, oh, there is actually people in it. Sometimes it takes like 2 times. The second thing, the second sign, you are probably way more attractive than you think. The second one, this is going to sound, left, but if you are isolated, the reason I say this is because girls who are actually attractive, they don't have a lot of people around them. They pretty much just lay around, watch Netflix.
The gum in the mouth is outrageous.
All day. But I told y'all ladies, it does not have to be like that. But the best thing to do, because I knew a girl who used to be like that, but the best thing to do as an attractive girl is to capitalize off that. If you know you're isolated, you have a lot of things going on, create something in your life to go on. Like the girl that I know, I taught her how to run a business. It's like the same business model I do. And bro, she travels the world, drives her dream car. I know y'all gonna ask what I taught her how to do. Literally all it is running online stores. Like right here is just one of my stores in the past couple.
The classic bait and switch.
Months doing it. I won't gatekeep. If y'all ladies do want to learn, I can give you the same blueprint I gave her. Just go to my IG and DM me the word ecom, ECOM. I'll put you on. But the third thing is if guys, you notice you're talking to guys in person, right? And they always use the wavelength method. Bro, guys who do this really be in love with their girls, but they be trying to act like they're not. Like I said, pretty much being attractive just leads to you being lonely, ladies. I'm not gonna lie. But the worst thing you could do is let that loneliness get to you. You should, be in the gym, start reading the Bible, and get your money up. As long as you get focusing on yourself, getting close to God, you're gonna be good. And like I said, if you need help with the money part, go to my IG. Literally pressing buttons on my computer got me this car. I touch over there, and then I have another car in a different state. Like I said, ladies, if you want to learn, literally just go to my IG, because I know you are gonna ask, and I'm willing to help you out. I got a free group. Just go there.
I just feel like creators.
Unreal, nigga. That's unreal. That's some, pandering to the low self-esteem. Like, that's some real dirtbag shit he was doing.
Who put content behind paywalls are entitled to their viewers' money. And I really commend all the YouTubers that I see with millions of subscribers who don't have Cash Apps in their bio and don't have Patreons and just...
And yeah, once you get up to like the millions and shit, to have that Cash App, that tip jar is like... It's like McDonald's having a tip jar at that juncture. You really don't need it.
post their content for free and rake in a bunch of money and just are happy. And I feel like if you're a YouTuber, it's just weird to know that your fans are currently watching your videos for free and YouTube is giving you money, but then you're demanding that your fans give you money and YouTube gives you money. Like, it just doesn't make sense. All of the huge YouTubers that I watch, they don't have Patreons, they don't have any content behind paywalls, and you can clearly see that they're rich, but they're not demanding money from their fans. They're just grateful for what they have, making bank, and just being humble and thankful. One of the most famous examples of YouTubers being entitled to their viewers' money is when Watcher tried to make their own streaming service because they weren't satisfied with the money that they're currently getting from YouTube. And this translated into Watcher asking their fans who had been watching and supporting them for years to no longer watch for free, but to please pay for their monthly streaming platform. A lot of content creators who put content behind paywalls justify their actions by complaining about the fact that social media platforms get a good cut of their revenue. But I feel like this really doesn't make a lot of sense, because if the platform didn't exist in the first place, then you wouldn't even have any money. You wouldn't even have a channel if YouTube didn't exist. So I feel like it's just greedy no matter how you spit it. For YouTubers, for example, YouTube places ads on your video.
It just all depends on overhead. Because sometimes that's what it is, where it's like, well, how much I spend on making these videos, I kind of break even, so I have this extra shit so I can actually make a profit. So there's levels to this shit. You're kind of oversimplifying it.
And whatever money you get from those ads, YouTube gets 45% of the money and you get 55% of the money. Some YouTubers think that this split is unfair, but YouTube lets you make an account on their platform for free, lets you upload videos for free.
Calm down, cause no. Yeah, I can't listen no more. She don't know what she talking about. It's a little kid just talking, don't really know what she talking about. Yeah, if I was on this platform making content, all of us decided to quit. They started paying us because they wanted more people to make content on the platform. So without us making content, the platform dies. I don't know if she understands that or not. Y'all niggas sitting on this motherfucker app begging like this is crazy. It's always come across as real weird to me. So I just be like, turn off. It's a damn turn off. But to others, it's a way of life. Taco Tuesday. It's a very big day for me. We're going to see what happens. Need to go to sleep. Who knows if I'll actually go to sleep? I don't need to, because it's going to be me and Junior today. And well, we got to go to the office. So there's that. But for now, I guess say goodnight to your boy. Go give me something to drink and shut her down for a little bit. It feels good to get back on the road to what I do. God is great. Janice, Artist, Donis, whole entire real late night crew, Raven. I'm so happy to get back to the shits. So happy. I don't even think you understand. I don't think you get it. God is indeed great. Kathy? We might have to talk about Diddy filed his appeal shit, and I think Trump talking about stepping in. Like, here we go. Even though I do think he have grounds for appeal, since they clearly gave him a sentence based on crimes he was not found guilty of, which is crazy. But I guess when you know, as long as it's against Diddy, you don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? long as that shit is against Diddy, you don't give a fuck. Right? Right? We so close, y'all. I can motherfucking taste it. Pause. I think I have to pause that one. Then again, I'm probably lying. God is great. Now, I'll see y'all in a couple hours.
So what the Middies guy filed a lawsuit against YouTube. YouTube won the lawsuit. These people paid for this man to go and file this lawsuit. He lost the lawsuit. After losing the lawsuit, you get a certain amount of time to basically write why you think that it should not have been dismissed. Now, he was supposed to have gotten a hearing date. This is where the promise came in, that we were going to lose our channel. The first thing that I want you to understand is that this guy is so fucking dumb and these people are so fucking misled that they thought that he was going to get our channel taken from us through a civil lawsuit that wasn't even filed against me. It was filed against YouTube. It added Money Boy Trey, some other YouTubers, and me into a lawsuit saying basically to show cause we were agents of doing what he was claiming and alleging. But he lost the shit. So then after losing the damn lawsuit, he creates a goddamn follow-up saying, this is why I think I shouldn't have had this case dismissed. And he puts a lot of the same goddamn documents in it. 5 minutes. He puts a lot of the same goddamn documents in it. And then the judge says, basically, fuck that. We don't need another hearing. We do not need another hearing. I'm going to make my decision. I have enough evidence and I've seen enough to know what I'm going to do. But let me help you out. If it was already dismissed, fucktard, when I say that the lawsuit is processing, I'm saying now the judge don't even want to see your dirty, dusty, fat, stupid, busted ass. He's going to make his ruling without you when he's ready. There is no date aside. It's assigned. It's processing, ho. You lost. And our channel is still here. And when you keep on looking at all of these promises that are being made and nothing is happening, that should tell y'all everything you need to know. That's why they are not to be taken serious.
Big, 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 big man. Belt to ass. I guess we gon' survive the onslaught of this lawsuit. He got 22 days from the 5th. But boy, I know that he coming back to YouTube because he needs some help because his grip is gone. I might not have the lyrics, but I'm telling y'all that we're looking real strong, and I guess do say we ain't going nowhere. So this is what I'll say. You tried, they helped you, you failed. Good luck. Bye-bye. Dismiss. Get your ass out of here.
I would never intentionally hit somebody with a baton in the head.
Bitch.
Look intentional. But I wouldn't do nothing like that.
Yeah, but at sentencing, they told him straight up that they was considering shit that he was not charged with in his sentencing. Can't do that.
I would never do that.
You know, Scott Johnson.
Nobody, you have to believe me. Why would I do that to somebody? If you look at the footage, you will see that I'm innocent. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that type of. I'm not a monster.
Hate that you said he wasn't a top 10 quarterback? Hate that you said he couldn't throw the ball? Hate that he got over when push came to shove? Hate that he always say the right thing?
Money is nice, championships are better.
Hate that in your all-knowing, armchair wisdom, you were sure he'd come up short. Hate that you got it wrong?
Y'all bitches always worried about what they doing, who they fucking, what they got going on. Worry about.
I sat there and watched your ass get a whole meal for $5. You had a fucking box of pizza, a slab of ribs with a side of large fries, but ain't offered me shit though. After I just got you from the hospital last night. Oh, that shit ain't scare you, huh? But you just want to keep stuffing shit down your mouth.
I just want to go back.
You want somebody to feel sorry, but you keep eating. Honey buns and shit under your bed. Yeah, I saw you last night trying to sneak them under there. I don't know how you got down, but I saw you.
Where?
Where? What the fuck you mean where? Oh, your big ass wanna play slow. All right. Tell me what the fuck this is then right here. Honey buns and shit. Oatmeal cream pie. What else you got under this motherfucker? Twinkies and shit.
Stop yelling at me.
Stop yelling at you. Your kids in this, we in this bitch hungry. They ain't eating shit. And you say, all right, no extra shit up, man. I ain't feeding your big ass no more, dog. Hey, baby. Me and the kids about to go to Burger King. You want something?
Y'all see it. Yep. That's what it is. Best hands in the world.
Irrelevant.
Y'all be playing
What?
with me.
It's irrelevant. No. You're conflating issues. It's irrelevant. It does not matter that he got less than what the prosecution said. That's irrelevant. The problem is that the judge said on record that part of the reason he's getting the sentence he's getting is because of stuff he was not charged with or found guilty of. That's full stop. It doesn't matter that he got less than what the prosecution wanted. You cannot give him time of any kind. You can't base his sentencing off anything other than what he was found guilty of. And he was found guilty of transporting some prostitutes, nothing else. So in the sentencing, they brought up Cassie and all types of other shit, and they objected it, and the judge said he felt like it should have been allowed, and it should not have been allowed because him beating on them girls or whatever was irrelevant. That's just how the law is. And I'm just saying, this is why he gonna end up getting out instead of doing a little bit of time he gonna have to do because of that stupid shit. Watch.
Taste it for something. See all that butter? Deliciousness. Y'all want to know the secret so bad about the cookbook. A little bit more. A little bit more.
And this is why big backing is an epidemic. This is why big backing is an epidemic. I had to take a shot of insulin. Get some insulin from somebody else to finish watching this video. Y'all swear y'all be cooking. You got a whole 40-pound bag of sugar on 3 pans of yams. Talking about you see it. We see it. We see diabetes. We see gout, cavities in all teeth, hypertension, headaches, limb amputations, the big arm disease. I don't know what they call it, but just big arms. And if you can spread sugar like that, it's too much. Talking about it in a little bit more. That's enough. Jesus said that was enough. It's more than enough. It's abundant. You cooking up disease at this point. I wouldn't eat them yams with somebody else's mouth. We gotta do better. We gotta stop this mess.
God is great, yo.
Yo, what's going on, boys? How are you?
Yo, dab me up.
Hey, all right, damn. What part of the city are you from?
Yo,
what's up?
there, brother.
Hey,
yeah.
What's up?
Yeah.
You guys ready for this?
Take this.
Oh, all right, sick. Why don't you guys come inside?
Don't ski.
These are the guys.
I'm Octavius Gray. And I'm Steve. Steve Lavoie. It's okay, I have babe in here, right?
Set the mood right.
up, 8 p.m. looking so fly. Sunset rooftop, yeah, that's nice, right? Hop in the G-Class, I know you need that. Heart racing fast like the speed of light. Is this attraction, or is it the moonlight? You want satisfaction, but only for one night. This could be real love, but you've been broken, and I just want you to see what I could be for you. 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 You got me wrapped up in your love.
Raven, the shit was fucking crazy. That's why I felt like the judge did the shit on purpose, because I'm like, you could have just sentenced him for the shit and not said nothing.
And I'll treat you so damn special. What you did, who you were with, I don't care about those days. When I'm with you, I won't complain. Share your success and heartbreaks. Yeah, you know I stay by your side. Never leave you dissatisfied. But I need you to let me know. Is this attraction, or is it the moonlight? You want satisfaction, but only for one night. This could be real love, but you've been broken, and I just want you to see what I can be for you. 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 Baby girl, it's just one night. Yeah, baby girl, it's just one night. Oh, yeah, it's just one night. Yeah, baby girl, it's just one night. Yeah, girl, it's just one night. Yeah, baby girl, it's just one night. Oh, yeah, it's just one night. Yeah, baby girl, it's just one night.
Crushed it. God is great. You know that, right? All right, then what the fuck is the problem?
I'm a fucking bitch.
Guys, I gotta go.
You got it,
I don't
Jess.
want to hurt myself.
You gotta pee? It's all right.
No,
You
you
got it,
gotta
Jess.
go. You gotta go, girl.
Let go.
I don't even want to fall.
Turn to the side.
You're okay.
You
Just
good.
land right on that booty, girl. Just put your legs out
Turn
and
to the
pull on
side.
your booty.
Jess, you're amazing. You
Say
got
it.
it.
You got it. You got it. Turn to the side. Just let go and turn. Like you're laying in bed.
Yep. Like you're jumping onto your bed on your side.
Just let go and turn to the side. Shut your eyes.
You got it, my love.
Just turn to the side.
You're okay, baby.
Have fun.
I've never even heard of him.
I'm petty.